Hey, at Attic Door Media, I'm Cece, and I'm here with Mary, and today we are going to be doing a build in the shape of the Green Lantern symbol.
We have any idea what the build itself is going to be?
So I did have the idea that maybe, the center of the circle would have plants in it, maybe?
Okay, okay.
Although that is going to make the build very skinny, so maybe... I don't know. The answer is I don't know. I think we were thinking it might be a park, because of the shape of it. Yeah. So, and I think that might be what we end up doing. So we'll see how it goes. I am, as usual, going to try to fit it on a 20 by 30 lot. I've selected Strangerville as a nod to Hal Jordan's Air Force experience. And the fact that there are aliens.
Homework.
I did. For a change.
I like it when we do homework.
Yeah, it's fun. I learned a lot about voice actors. So my first...
You did?
I did, yeah. My first exposure to Green Lantern is through the Justice League animated show in the early 2000s. Was it the early 2000s? I feel like it's earlier, but it says 2001 to 2006. But,
you know, I don't know how, like, time works anymore. Like, it just... I thought 2010 was, like, 5 years ago, so... I'm clearly wrong.
Yeah, so BTOS came out in the 90s. But maybe it was the late 90s. I didn't look up when this happened. When did BTOS air?
You could have just asked me.
September 5th. Okay, so I was right. September 5th, 1992, which is early because apparently the Justice League show didn't come out until 2001. So that's like 8 years.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I thought it would have aired closer. I remember watching them together, so I thought it would have aired closer to the original BTAS airing, but apparently it was significantly later.
All right.
But
all right.
That is where I encountered Green Lantern. And the Green Lantern there is John Stewart, who... It was technically the third Green Lantern, but Guy Gardner really didn't last very long. John Stewart was introduced about like 10 to 12 years after Hal Jordan, who came out in the late 50s. This is a square. This made a square.
Yes, it did. 100% did.
Okay, I can't have a square. It looks like we're going to be messing with platforms.
Oh.
This build may go off the rails. And I mean, like, more than usual.
Oh,
Okay.
have I been tagged in a post?
Have you been tagged in a post?
I have been.
Was it the post about this going live, or?
No, something different. Something different. It's too depressing for stream.
Oh, boy. Okay. So he was introduced
Anyway.
about 12 years after Hal Jordan.
Okay. But he wasn't...
And about 2 years after Guy Gardner, who was apparently the least popular Green Lantern.
What I'm hearing is that he's like the oh my Jesus Christ. The Jason Todd of the Lanterns.
Guy Gardner?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently. So when they brought Guy Gardner back, so they started with Hal. Had a briefly Guy Gardner was involved. Then they moved on to John Stewart. And then they did eventually bring... Have you guys decided what you want to do with this build yet? No. Do you have ideas? Because we're open to ideas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dormitory with a quad in the middle.
Oh, cool. We can test out the bunk beds.
That is an interesting idea. This is a 20 by 30 lot, but we can give it a try. I like the idea of it being a quad. I think that fits in with the park idea we were going to do.
And this,
Okay.
I believe, was a build that was originally suggested by the chat.
Yes, it was. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, that's good. We have an even number of squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's where the corners have to be. What do you mean invalid round piece intersection? You're a platform. You go on other platforms. Let's try this.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those kinds of days.
Let's try a smaller one.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's what the problem is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
It was
6,
green there for a
7.
second.
Oh, there we go. All right. We're back in business. It has a problem with these thingies. You see over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I can't overlap those.
The fake diagonals?
Yes, the fake diagonals. Apparently that's important.
I watched another streamer today. There's a group of streamers who are doing something called Simdu Valley, where they're recreating Stardew Valley in The Sims, and they're doing it for charity. They're accepting donations. I forget the name of the charity, but it's for it's to support ambulance workers.
Okay.
And like all of the behind the scenes stuff. So if they need physiotherapy or if they need access to a mental health professional or like groceries or whatever it is that they need that isn't strictly work related, like to help them get through this as well and be stable. There's a bunch of streamers and they're recreating the entirety of Stardew Valley in The Sims.
Wow.
And so a couple streamers we like are in it as well, and I found a couple more of them today. But someone was trying to build the community center, and they were using platforms.
And it was not going well for them?
They had regrets. Yeah, a lot. They
yeah.
had a lot of regrets. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So platforms have been the theme of the day.
Yeah. So it seems there are also not a ton of really nice green
floorings.
Yeah. Although with the so I'm gonna have to do something about this build being grass, or you're not gonna be able to see really. So let's try that.
Do any of the lanterns have the lantern symbol itself in white and then just have everything else in green, or?
No. Okay, so this was actually pretty funny. Yeah, so I'm going to post a JPEG into chat. This is all the lanterns, and what's really funny about these is that they clearly created the Green Lantern first, and then somebody had the idea that there would be a lantern for every color. So like an additional like
gotcha.
eight of them.
Gotcha.
Because black and white are also included. And then somebody had to come up, because the logo already looks like a lantern, so then somebody had to come up with 8 additional ways to make a logo that looks like a lantern. And I feel like the results I feel like the results are pretty funny, honestly.
I do love them. I do love them.
Yeah, so you have Green Lantern, and that's a lantern from its side. But black and white, they've run out of side-facing lantern ideas, so now they're doing lantern from the top, pointing towards the back.
And those, I believe, are life and death as well.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question for you, but I want you to finish the homework that you did. When does Kyle Rayner appear on the scenes? Because Jon Stewart's the big one. Like I feel like after Hal, everyone knows Jon.
Well, so actually, Hal and Jon served as co-lanterns for a while, which is pretty cool. They actually just decided Hal retired for a while, and then for a while Jon Stewart was the primary Green Lantern in the 80s.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, and then as always happens, Hal came back because nothing's permanent in comics.
Right.
And then for a while they basically served together. And I was saying they brought back Guy Gardner, but they made him like a big jerk. So he's actually like not a good guy. He's like really
Kind of an asshole, yeah.
yeah, really full of himself and overconfident to like I would say he takes Hal's flaws maybe to an extreme. Although lately they've been trying to give him a little more nuance.
Okay. Okay.
So Kyle Rayner shows up
if you haven't already done this research, you do not have to answer.
It's 1994.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Was something happened in 1994 that I should know about, or?
No, I just, so I don't know when exactly it happened, but Kyle is the character that officially started the Women in Refrigerators movement.
Oh.
And for some reason, I thought that happened much sooner than it did.
Right.
Yeah,
it seems like something that would maybe happen like in the 70s.
Yeah. 1994 seems like, I mean, that tracks because Gail Simone is not that old, and I know Women in Refrigerators started as a website, but my brain still like clocked that as being in the early 80s for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was 1994.
Oh shit. Alright. Welp.
Yeah.
I don't know shit. Damn, alright.
Let's see. We have this red color. Can we match it? Let's try to match it.
I hate it when websites put like banners on the top of their stuff that like goes down like 2/4 of the page, and it's like, no.
Actually, if we can manage some kind of white sand, that would be better. That's more of a beige.
Oh, that would be cool, yeah.
Yeah, because then we can have the symbol on white.
Yeah, which would be cool.
Okay. Could be lighter, but I think it works.
So I will say, I think of all of the DC related heroes that we've talked about, I'm actually the least familiar with the Lantern Corps.
So yeah. So you primarily get exposed to the Lanterns, at least on television, through Justice League shows. I don't think there's ever been a standalone Green Lantern show, which is kind of crazy to me because there's so much there. Like, there's so many side characters, and like there's this whole world of like other lanterns.
Like, you want to make a space opera, like DC Warner Brothers, make a Lantern show.
Yes, you could do it as a space opera, which is not what they did in the movie that you watched.
No. You know what? I stand by my viewing of that film. I did not think that movie was going to be good, but I did pay $14 to see Ryan Reynolds in tidy whities for 2 hours, and that is exactly what that movie gave to me. And I know Brian has like this whole like, if you could re-edit it and take out this guy, it would make so much more sense. And I'm like, that's not what I saw. Like, that's not why I saw the film.
I did think
I hear what you're saying.
Yes. I do think that it did suffer, as a lot of DC films do, of trying to put too much into a single movie.
And it came out kind of in a weird... 11. So it came out smack dab in the middle. So it was thought up, created, produced, and released in between when an Iron Man came out.
2008. I looked that up recently.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I couldn't remember if that was 1 or 2. So that came out in the 4 years between Iron Man 1 and Avengers.
Oh, wow.
That's a really quick turnaround on this type of film. That's basically
it was still,
somebody... Yeah.
It was still like... I feel like it's more of in the style of a superhero movie from the 90s than it is of the new style.
It felt a lot like, so... I've heard that there are 2 phases to superhero movies. there's the pre-Nolan films, and then there's the pre-MCU, and you can, whatever benchmark you want to use is fine. This very much felt like a pre-MCU, but not pre-Christopher Nolan Batman movie, even though I think that the third Batman movie came out after this. I'm not sure.
That's okay. So Batman Begins came out in 2005.
Yeah,
that's the first of the Nolan films. 3 years before Iron Man, because Iron Man shook up the game again by being funny.
Yes, exactly, and by not being as just dark and gritty as or visceral is the word I've heard used to describe it a lot.
It's intense.
The Lantern films, actually, this is probably the meanest thing I will ever say about any film ever, so I apologize. It reminded me a lot of the original X-Men films. That original set. And if you know me, you know that I hate those. But it had that kind of... It wasn't sure what kind of energy. I see you laughing at me.
It also didn't... I don't know if it really stuck to, comics continuity. I don't think they were doing, a specific arc.
I think that's okay. And I'm not super mad when films kind of take ideas and sort of reinvent them. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad at the X-Men movies because they didn't follow a specific arc. I'm mad at the X-Men movies because they sucked. That's... I was going to use the New Mutants movie for an example, but that movie was just probably the worst superhero film I've ever seen in my life.
I'm so sorry.
It hurts me so... in my soul, it hurts me. But it kind of... So the early X-Men movies...
I'm excited about this tree!
Yay, tree!
I have white plants I can put in here, and then it's not gonna mess up the whole... Because if I make it green, then it's gonna ruin it, right?
Right. So you gotta
our colors are green, right? I gotta put white plants.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm excited.
So so the Green Lantern movie, to me, when I saw it, very much felt like it kind of wanted to be what Iron Man was, but it definitely wanted to follow kind of in lockstep with what was being done with the Nolanverse and what was becoming the Nolanverse. But and the X-Men movie suffered for a lot of those same problems because there wasn't anything before X-Men, right?
Yeah.
That first movie came out in 1999.
Well, there was the Burton movies and then the Schumacher movies.
And there was a Captain America movie, I think, in 1994 as well. No. There was a previous...
What?
Yeah. I believe J.D. Salinger's son was in it. I was reading about that.
And the other thing... I wanted to say that I don't really believe that there should be a Nolanverse, personally. I don't
either.
I say this as a person who really liked the Nolan Batman films. I felt that those movies stood on their own. They were their... Are you okay? Is everything okay?
You're gonna die in a second. Finish your thought. Okay.
I thought that they should stand on their own. They were almost like an alternate... They were their own universe. That Batman, the Nolan Batman, to me, did not exist in a world with the Justice League or any of the other heroes. This was a self-contained single story about Batman, like a single graphic novel that was standalone. And so for me, the idea of a Nolanverse didn't really make sense because it was a self-contained story. Batman, like Batman is over at the end of it. There's no more Batman. It was the story of Batman beginning, middling, and then ending, and then it was done. So to have there be a continuous Nolan verse with other stories in it that include
Man of Steel
Batman
in particular, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I never saw Man of Steel, so I don't know how that worked, but...
I love Henry Cavill, and we'll leave it at that, but that was also not a good film. So, this briefly, because I need to see your reaction when I tell you this. There was a Captain America movie in 1990, where Steve Rogers, Captain America, was played by one Matt Salinger, son of J.D. Salinger, the author, right?
Can I say how happy I am that there is a light in the center of the lantern? Go on.
That's amazing. And And I just want to make sure that this individual is the person that I'm thinking of. It has to be, right? No, it's not. Okay, it's not. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I read the name wrong. That's my bad.
Okay.
It was a man named Stephen Tolkien.
Oh.
And I got very excited. I was like, there's
Sure.
I know Tolkien's grandson are writers.
Okay.
And I wasn't sure
Yeah, so
if they hadn't also...
Yeah, he probably has other kids, but the primary kid is Christopher Tolkien.
Yes. But it didn't have the E, so I read it too quickly.
Gotcha.
This Mel Tolkien and Stephen Tolkien are still very, very... They're not Tolkien, they're Tolkien.
Gotcha.
Tolkin. But I read that I got very excited, and then I was just
Sure. I see how you got there.
Yeah. No, we're big Lord of the Rings fans, so of course. Yeah, the lantern. I agree with you. I felt like I feel like Fox and Warner Brothers both learned the same lesson from the Nolan films and the early X-Men movies. Somehow I feel like they learned the same lesson, and neither of them were the right lesson.
Yeah.
Even when I saw the first X-Men films, my biggest complaint was that they were afraid to be X-Men films.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care about the not wearing the yellow spandex. It just it seemed like they were almost afraid to let the superheroes be super, and that was kind of a bummer. And I understand that some of those were cost prohibitive. I've said this before. Every time they use Cyclops' optic blast,
Oh my god, yeah.
it costs like $6 million or something like that, or $3 million for 6 seconds of shot. And I'm like, then don't use that character. I understand, I get it, I appreciate it, I want him to be here, but consequently, they underutilized the character, and that was a bummer for people who like, Scott.
Right.
Yeah.
Who would have showed up to see that movie with, oh my god, this is a lantern.
Oh my goodness, that's so cute.
Yeah, we're
that
putting
is so
lanterns.
cute. So is this a dormitory or is it a wedding venue?
Oh, could be a wedding venue. So the reason that I don't think it's a dormitory is, again, this is a 20 by 30 lot. So I don't know.
It's a lot. It's small.
But, I could put a second story, and then the upper story could be bedrooms. And we could get a dormitory.
All right. So, yeah. So I was not nearly as offended by this film as I think a lot of people were. But I had less writing on this than I did, say, Airbender.
Oh, man.
Which is still a movie that we saw.
It sure is. Sure is a movie we saw.
That I'm not super, like, it just, they're things that happen. They're movies that happen, and I wasn't as let down by this film, but I also had no skin in this game. This was just a movie that existed.
So I was already upset that they had picked Hal Jordan.
Yeah, that was really, like, I knew John, but I didn't know a lot about John, but I also really like Ryan Reynolds, so, like, I wasn't really gonna complain.
Yeah.
But I had literally no investment in this film. It was, like, objectively, was not a great movie. Now I know, I could have been really excited. Apparently Hal Jordan, and I'm sorry, I just noticed that the Sims team made that stuff outside the lot off-center, so that you have to enter the lot, like, off-center.
Yes, they did this to us.
On purpose.
They did this, yes.
Those evil bastards.
But you know what? I'm gonna work with it. We're gonna work with what we got. Okay. They did give me a lantern that is green, so...
Yes. Such a cute little lantern as well.
Yeah, this is Snowy Escape.
So this is a Green Lantern build. but because I don't know a lot about the emotional spectrum of the lanterns, I'm learning about them now. If any of the characters from Mythfall would be a lantern, who is it, and what lantern power would they have?
Okay. So I don't have all the lanterns memorized.
Color coordinating. I can send this to you if you like. I can drop this in chat. This is specifically what I'm reading, so that everyone can play this game with us. This is what I've been looking at because this is the Green Lantern fandom wiki. So like this is where I'm gonna find everything.
Okay, so white is life, black is death, red is rage, orange is avarice.
Yellow is fear, green
avarice
is willpower,
is envy,
indigo
right?
is... Yes.
Okay. Yeah, which would normally be green. But in this
normally
case it's
would
orange.
be green.
Yeah, okay.
In this game.
Yellow is fear, that's the big one.
Greed, yeah, avarice is greed, yeah.
Yeah. Green is willpower, blue is hope, indigo, which is purple. Wait, no, indigo is not purple. Oh.
Indigo is the dark color, violet is love, so compassion and love.
Okay, so indigo is purple, and violet, which is love. So indigo is compassion, which is the color that I consider to be purple. And then violet is love, and that is a color that I consider to be pink. But I guess because we're matching it to the rainbow, we're calling it violet. Roy G.
Biv.
Yes. So it had to fit into, but when I see this, I see pink.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you you're wrong because I also see pink, and when I see that indigo, I also see dark blue, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Okay, so fear fear is kind of considered to be the opposite of will, I guess, in the Green Lantern universe, and I think it's usually evil. I have some comics here because these are the Green Lantern comics that I read, and I believe...
Yeah, that's the Rebirth issue, isn't it?
Yes.
Rebirth run?
Yep. And here they are fighting Red Lanterns. Because,
which is rage.
Yes. And I think that makes
sense.
Particularly with, so the lanterns in this are Jessica and... who's the other lantern? There's two, because now this is a thing. Dual lanterns. Whoa. Oh, okay, sorry. She's meeting Guy Gardner, and I was like, no, that's not who the other lantern is. That's just her, that's just her, tour guide. Simon Baz. That's the other lantern in here. So I think that makes a lot of sense with what Simon Baz is dealing with. But Jessica Diaz is actually struggling, a lot with fear because she has anxiety.
I remember that being a big deal when those issues came out.
Yes. It's not subtle at all.
Yeah, no.
And so she has to, I don't want to say overcome because she still has anxiety as a Green Lantern, but
coping with, I think is the phrase.
Yeah, so she has to cope with that in order to successfully be a Green Lantern. And that is kind of where she uses her will. And she had pretty serious anxiety too, like the kind where you don't get out of bed for a while.
Yeah.
So I would say,
and if you have multiple characters, please, I'd love the psychological deep dive.
Yeah, so Malkin is Will. So he's a standard Green Lantern, I would say.
I stand, truly. I want to say he's my favorite of the characters in Mythball, but I feel like I say that about half the characters in Mythball. But I do genuinely love Malkin. I feel like Malkin is like definitely like top 3 characters. And I feel like you know which 3 are my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not shy about Seth, but it's Malkin, Seth, and Rika.
Yeah.
I do also love Kylena. Anyway, so Malkin is a Green Lantern. I'm sure he'd love the spandex.
Yeah. I would say, I think Kylena is also a Green Lantern. Even though green is her color. It's not just because of her color, I think.
Kylina would be a hot Green Lantern, though. Like, that would, I need that fan art.
Yeah. I would say that I think, so this is based a little bit on some non-canon variants of Seth, but I'm going to say for Seth, Blue Lantern. Or possibly Indigo.
So that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that's funny, when we did the Champions game, it was a Marvel game, became Incident Report. If you've been on the stream, you know the spiel. We did at my request, a DC crossover where, due to some shenanigans, our Marvel X-Men had ended up kind of recycled and dropped into the DCU. Which is awesome. It was so cool. I was really excited because I was just getting into DC and I was just like, this is a cool way for me to explore this and I want to keep doing it. And the GM of that game confessed to me after we finished the arc that he had debated making Anne either a Blue Lantern or an Indigo Lantern.
So those are the girl lanterns.
Well, yes. Well, Kyle Rayner was a Blue Lantern, or is a Blue Lantern. Is often a Blue Lantern.
Oh, blue or indigo.
Blue or indigo. Blue or indigo.
Was what
yeah.
you're gonna do for Anne? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said blue or violet.
No, blue or indigo.
Okay.
And he said he ultimately didn't do it because he didn't want to give me telekinesis.
Huh.
And even though I don't think that that's actually what their abilities are, but he didn't want her to have her mutant ability and the ring. And then also he didn't want to mess with her color scheme, which I thought was a bit of a bitch out, but whatever. So I think it's funny that Seth and Anne both could be
Indigo.
Both. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think part of the point of him is that he does tend to have kind of a high EQ, and he is kind of compassionate, so that's the way he violates the action hero trope.
Yeah.
So that's why I would lean that way for him. So, like, anyone who's a protagonist, right, could be a Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Because Green Lantern is will. Well, not anyone. So, like, unless the point of your protagonist is that they, like... So, like, I don't think Kavan is a Green Lantern. Because...
Oh, no.
He...
I would say Kavan is... If anything, I think he's Indigo.
Indigo? Yeah.
Compassion. I feel like he's compassion. Like,
Kavan I think I want to go Violet for him.
You just want to go straight to love?
He's definitely in between those two. So
yeah.
Kavan is sort of like... Kavan, I think, is designed to be the heart of the group. Or
yes.
was. So, like, they started out as a group. And then I exploded the group and put them all on different planets and stuff. But his original role in the group dynamic was to be the heart of the group. So that's why I would put him in love. But I think compassion's pretty good. Yeah. Although I think Kavan probably has the farthest to go in order to become a Lantern.
Yeah.
But
I love my small Bubba. But, I truly do, but,
yeah, I don't know too much, so, my Green Lantern knowledge is limited to, I guess we'll say the movie, but mostly the, Justice League runs of the cartoon, and then the volumes that I read, which were Rebirth. So I don't really know too much about how the other colors are used, and like other lanterns that are in those colors and what those lanterns are like, other than other than yellow, right, and red. Because yellow's like the primary villain color. That's where you find Sinestro and like the Yellow Lantern Corps, and fear is like the enemy of will and stuff, and you have to overcome fear in order to like reach your will and all that stuff. So I'm familiar with that dynamic. But like each one has its own thing. So I'm less familiar with some of the other colors.
There is some weird psychological shit happening with Violet/Love.
Yeah, so I had a feeling
there's some weird shit there.
I had
a
feeling that what you might find in the comics, so like we all know what these words mean, compassion and love, and so we're assuming that that's what they embody, but then how they express that in the comics and what powers they give them and what characters have those powers and what those characters do with those powers, that I can't speak to.
It's a little question mark. Yep.
Let's see, that's a bit dark. Let's turn the lights on again. Okay, so that's kind of a yellow-green. Well, something to kind of... Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that's good. Okay.
The more difficult the element is to control.
The what?
Green light, the farther from the center. So if you think of the Roy G. Biv.
Okay.
The farther from the center, the more difficult the element is to control. Green light, which is at the center.
Okay, so red
is the most balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Red and violet being at the far ends have the most influence over the wielder, which is why they become crazy rage love monsters.
Right. So
the elemental colors at the opposite ends of the spectrum are also opposites of each other. Love is the opposite of rage, right? Red and violet.
Mm-hmm.
Compassion is the opposite of greed, indigo and yellow. Orange, and hope is the opposite of fear. That's interesting. Like I didn't
okay.
like that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. Like,
and
I
so
knew
there's
those
actually
things.
no opposite of will, because
there is no
seven.
opposite, it's just will, right?
Yeah.
It's dead center.
Yeah. So yeah, somebody definitely thought about this.
A lot of time. I like this. I wish like this was the stuff that got brought up more.
Right. So there's a lot.
That's really
here.
cool. There's a lot going on there. Holy crap!
And so there's 7 orders of Green Lantern Corps. So there's an entire intergalactic police force with 7 divisions, a ton of aliens. There's like 6 Green Lanterns just on Earth. So there's a lot of like world building in the Green Lantern segment.
Then you have the quote-unquote unstable or uncontrolled elements.
Have you read about the Wizard Council yet?
The Wizard Council?
Right, so who hands out these Green Lantern rings?
That's Oa, right? Those are the...
Yeah.
I keep wanting to call them the Watchers, and I know they're not the Watchers, but that's my Marvel shining through.
Yeah. Do we have... Oh! I'm gonna use these flying saucer lights. Because as we discussed, there's a ton of aliens.
So many aliens.
Yeah. I'm glad I chose.
So I'm sure there's like a lot of like deep mythos here that I'm sure I'm not getting, but I like knowing those facts.
Yeah. So the Lantern powers don't come from... I don't know how much you actually remember of the Green Lantern movie, but I believe they do cover this, which I think was actually partly due to the movie. So the Green Lantern movie should have been 2 movies. The first is Hal finding the Green Lantern, and then there should have been a whole second movie where he goes into space and learns actually what's going on. But there's... The powers don't actually come from the Wizard Council. But they come from, like, the universe, I think, right?
Right? I will admit I've only seen this film once. I'm not sure. So, like, I know that the Star Sapphire is, like, an actual stone parasite thing. That crystal, like like the violet lanterns have like an actual stone. I don't know how it works with anybody else. Oh shit. Blue lanterns are no joke.
Yeah.
If Anne was a well, I'm going to preface this with Anne is a character that I think could either be a yellow or a blue lantern, depending on when you catch her.
Anne? Yeah, really?
Yeah, I do. I think Sophie is a blue lantern.
Oh, that's cute.
I think Sophie's a blue lantern. We haven't met him yet, but there's a character coming up in a few issues of Incident Report that I think, I don't know if he's in chat, so I'm going to go ahead and say I think he would be orange. I think he'd be an orange lantern.
I think that makes sense, actually.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Incident Report has a lot of potential blue or indigo lanterns.
I feel like Mythfall has a lot of greens.
I feel like Mythfall has a lot of greens.
Yeah, so I feel like Tien has got to either be green or red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually where I'm sitting on Carver as well, as I think Carver would be either green. I think green is just where Carver sits.
So I feel like Rika is green. I
really?
know that's well, yeah, because like I don't feel like Violet like
that's not her jam now.
It's not yeah. So I think green. Because I do think she's willful. Or are you thinking were you thinking maybe orange?
No, I wasn't sure where Rika kind of fell in the scheme of things, but I do know that she holds on to, or you, in earlier drafts, I think, I always got the impression that she held on to a lot of fear. Or like insecurities, and I thought maybe like she would sit in that. But I don't know.
No, I don't think that's what she's doing so much lately.
No, not so much. So like, because I haven't read the most recent drafts because I want to be surprised just like everybody else. So this is all based on like
older versions,
older versions, and I feel like of what I've seen of Mythfall lately, I haven't seen as much of Rika. I've seen, and then that's nobody's fault. That's just how it works.
So yeah, that's part of splitting everyone apart and sending them off to do different jobs. Is that?
Yeah, I don't have as much interactions with everybody as often as I did. Not in this game. I know her, or not in this story, but I know her.
You're talking her Cheshire variant.
No, I was actually thinking of Cassie.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say I know her vice was Envy, so in theory she should have been orange. But I think the way that I played her, she probably actually should have been yellow or red.
Oh, I could see red.
Right? Like.
Yeah.
Like no joke.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think in actual like, you wouldn't actually have them be red.
No.
Because I don't think anyone who's in Rebirth, people are being like literally turned into rage monsters.
Yeah.
But that force is being controlled by a Red Lantern who I think has their faculties and is making decisions.
Have you ever read the Red Lantern Good Kitty comic?
No, I have not.
It is heartbreaking. It's this stray cat who's adopted by a homeless woman who is just abused and mistreated, and she's like the only person who shows it kindness. And eventually some people come up to her and like mug her, and they kick the cat and they kill her, and the cat becomes a Red Lantern.
Jesus Christ.
And like he goes back to her after like all of this has happened, and he like annihilates those people, and he like goes back to her body, and he's like cat crying on her body, goes, "But I am good, kitty." And I was just like, well, I don't need emotions.
Why would you even write this story?
It was so good.
So upsetting.
It hurt me on like every emotional level.
Yes, that story is just designed to hurt you.
So like in that space, I was like, oh, that would fit with Cassie's character. That would.
Cassie is essentially that cat.
Cassie is essentially that cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not in the more recent. You are correct. Iterations. No. Oh god, it's such a sad fucking story.
I mean, I didn't even read it and I'm sad. How is that the only Green Lantern story you've read?
It's not the only Green Lantern story I've read. It's just the one that I remember because we traumatized a cat.
Sure, sure. That's fair. That's valid.
Very, very rarely do we get comic book, and it's like told in the cat's point of view too. Like it's not like it's like, oh, like you're seeing like the cat has like monologues and shit, and like the ring like elevates its state of consciousness. It's like it's a whole fucking thing. It's so upsetting. Oh my god, I cried for like a day.
Ugh.
It was rough. Wonderful story.
Sure.
Traumatizing as all hell though. I must have read other Green Lantern stories. I know I've read stories with Green Lantern in them because Hal is close with Ollie and Dinah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Especially in
it's the snark connection.
Huh?
It's the snark connection.
They also live on the same coast.
Oh. Wait, where do... The East Coast?
The West Coast. Ollie and Star City is in California.
Oh, I thought Canary was a Gotham.
She is a Gotham girl. Canary is from Gotham. She moves to the West Coast.
Okay.
Which is why you never see her. Presumably, why we never see her in the Gotham lineups.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, she used to be. I don't know so much anymore, but she used to be from Gotham. And then Star City is somewhere in California. They lived in Seattle for a while. And I believe whatever airlines... is Coast City. That's the name. God, the fucking cities in this. Coast City is also in California?
Okay.
Question mark?
Okay.
Is city located in California? Yeah. And then Star City. Let's just double check. Star City wiki.
Huh. These aren't tagged as green. That's weird.
What?
These aren't tagged as green.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm not actually sure if it says that it's on the West Coast, but let's be very, very real. I don't know that... Okay. Maybe. It's a seacoast.
I guess it could theoretically be Texas. I don't know why I feel like there aren't superhero cities set in Texas.
Hey, okay. This one says it might be in Connecticut.
No.
All right. In Birds of Prey, in August of 2008, Star City is being depicted in the San Francisco Bay region, although the published map substitutes Star City for San Francisco. Also, the city of Platinum Flats, based in Silicon Valley, is described as half an hour away.
Platinum Flats.
That is the most recent. Arrow's TV show is generally depicted as being on the West Coast or Western Seaboard, and the dialogue is described as 600 miles away from Central City. So, mostly West Coast. One of these citations is Gail Simone, and I'm going to go with that one.
Okay.
Because Gail Simone. Who is writing? I need to remember to look that up, because she wrote a Green Arrow, Black Canary thing, and I need to look that up. Do-do-do. I did not schedule that for over my meeting time, actually. That way I remember to look for it. How come all of the greens match? Sort of. Or are potentially the same green.
I do think that this green is a little bluer than the other ones I chose, but yes, the greens seem to match. So this green that's on the outside is not the same as the green on the inside. I don't know. I don't know why they decided the greens have to match.
All of the things in this game, the olive greens are what's gonna match.
Apparently.
Alright, Sims team. Alright.
Apparently this is a green swatch.
Like, everything is either, like... Ooh, some of those, like... Oh, of course. I was like, it's vintage glamour stuff, isn't it? That's gonna have all those rich emerald colors.
Yeah.
Of course. That would be the pack to have all those colors. That's neat, that weird-ass light fixture.
Oh yeah, I've used this a few times. I really like this light fixture.
That is a neat light fixture. I just saw that in, someone did the build for, Kelsey Dangerous's, 100 baby challenge, and they used that in one of the rooms.
Yeah, I like it. I think I used it in my karaoke bar. This is gonna be the most well-lit lot.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. You know what we should put somewhere probably? A trash can.
A bathroom?
So there's gonna be bathrooms.
Uh-huh.
Maybe one in each building.
You still have no idea what this is gonna be.
I'm leaning park.
Okay.
Just because... Yeah, I'm leaning park unless it gets a second story.
Okay.
But if I make it like a dormitory... Is a dormitory a lot type? Let's investigate. Oh, what if I made it a Foxbury Commons thing? Chairs, tables, couches, desks, waste disposal, toilet, sink, cafeteria station, robotics workstation. I could maybe do this. And then, like, actually the entire lot would be the quad.
cool. That's cool. Having like a quad lot, that's neat.
Yeah, actually, I really like that. I like the idea
That's
of
cool.
not having a dormitory and just making it a quad. Thanks, Mark.
That's cool. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah.
We got there eventually.
We got there eventually. Okay, so one of these is going to have the bathrooms, and the other one is going to have the cafeteria. Maybe this one. I also might make these... What?
I was thinking, like, the front might be a good one.
For the cafeteria or the bathrooms?
The cafeteria. But I'm not really picky.
Okay. So in that case, we'll take the walls out. I wish when I was in something that didn't have colors, it wouldn't try to, like, make it have colors. Okay. Yeah. And if we go to... We should be able to go to, like... Yeah, Foxbury Commons items. So, here we go. Bon Appetit Cafeteria.
I guess you can filter items by lot type now?
If you select a lot type, then you can...
That's neat.
Yeah, so like if I pick karaoke bar...
Someone today I saw was able to filter by debug.
So then this becomes karaoke bar.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a nice quality of life update that, like, I didn't anticipate.
But if you select residential, it just doesn't exist, right?
Right, yeah.
Or I guess it puts you in comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go back to Foxbury Commons.
But yeah, they were able to filter kind of like the way you filter by packs or color.
Mm.
They had debug in that filter section.
I wonder if that's a mod.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe I should put this closer to the door. I'm thinking about, like, spillover if there's a line.
Fair.
Which I don't think is a thing in The Sims, but...
It might be. It might be a thing.
Yeah, we'll put some more counters there at the end, and we might be able to clutter those up, which would be cool. Oh,
maybe this is for, like, a military school or something.
Flight school?
Yeah, why not?
Or maybe it's the Green Lantern Corps.
Or maybe that,
yeah. GL University Commons.
Let's
amazing. Let's do this. Okay, we're using Batu. Because there's aliens. Oh, we're gonna have this thing too. Because it's green. And it's unusual. Like, this could be like a space trash.
It's not really like a robot face, but it's kind of like a robot face.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay. Let's see. We need a ton of chairs and 3 tables.
Not too bad.
Haha, I'm gonna put these here because they're green.
There's a lot. You're just like, nope, I'm just gonna do this. It sort of counts.
It's green.
All right,
That means it matches. Okay, so computers and a robotics
not what that means.
workstation. So, considering that we need a computer lab, maybe we'll only do 1 bathroom.
Okay.
I don't think we need a wall for the computer lab. I think that can just be in here. And then there'll be a bathroom. I think I might be able to make this 2 small bathrooms. Yeah, because they're going to be half baths, so...
Yeah. So you could almost even make that into, like, a hallway. Or make, like, 2 of them, yeah.
We just need a sink and a toilet. We might even be able to do a second set over here. Like, make those 2 half baths, and this could even be 1 full if we really want to shower on the lot. I don't know how we feel about it.
How do you feel about it? Because you had a lot of opinions.
I like to have a shower on the lot because what seems to happen for me is by the time I get my sim organized to go out and do something with their lives outside their house, they suddenly decide they have to become unbearably smelly or unbearably hungry. And then I take them outside the lot to the community lot to do the thing, and then they just complain the whole time. And want to go home.
You know they can wash their hands and brush their teeth.
I think you might be underestimating how smelly they get.
Okay.
I
tried
upset.
that rags to which. Okay, I tried that rags to riches thing, and I tried the. Who's that one streamer you like? Deligracy's guy.
James. I want to say
Turner.
Yeah.
He had like this, because I've only seen like one rags to riches playthrough, and it's like hers, but she's basing hers off of his, where in addition to doing the regular rags to riches thing, he's got it on his thing that he can only use the items that he pulls out of the dumpsters.
Oh boy.
So I tried that because I'm stupid. And I tried it with Callie because it makes sense that this is the character that I have that would be homeless and dumpster diving, right? Like, this makes sense for her. The amounts of time I spent at the bar with this character just brushing her teeth repeatedly so she could feel human.
Yeah.
Or, like, going to random gyms so she could shower was insane.
Yeah, right? So they can brush their teeth, but, like, it's such a small benefit that they have to, like, brush their teeth over and over, or, like, I didn't go to a public lot so that my sim could brush their teeth 6 times. I went there because I wanted to do stuff.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so sometimes I feel like it's more efficient to just, like, plop a shower on the lot, have them take a shower so they'll stop complaining, and then, you know, move on to using the microscope or whatever it is I brought them there to do.
Like a robotic station or a computer or something, then maybe it's not totally out of the realm of possibilities that it does have a small, like, sanitize station, go take a shower, you dirty person thing. You know?
Yeah.
Like, so out of the realm of possibility.
I've decided that I want the shower to be by the computer lab, and then the 2 half baths should be where the food is.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. Oh, this one turned out all right. Oh, there we go. I flipped them. That's why. That's why there's random bare walls. Okay, and then back to the light fixture. Let's see. Okay, well, there's no reason for this, but I think I might replace the outside lights with these green ones, because that's gonna make it glow green. I might need to put some kind of post in the center of this so that green light can come out. We'll think about that.
Oh my god. I'm glad that you're moving the green light, because I was just imagining trying to pee in there.
It would be a nightmare.
It would be an absolute nightmare. Like, oh
Truly.
my god.
Truly.
Oh my god.
This is not much better.
Too much of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Da-da. Nope. None of these. Where the fuck? There we go. Just save your game because you have the shape.
Good idea. Smart idea.
Yeah, I have those occasionally.
Oh, this is funny. This one also looks like a green lantern. This light is considered green because the center stripe is green.
Amazing. You know, every now and again, The Sims does weird things. I'm just like, this makes no sense, but okay.
So many good lighting options for this build. Good idea for a bad idea build. Thank you, Elise.
Thanks, Elise.
these are kind of dark for the... Oh, there's no windows anywhere, really. I don't... Well, there I go putting windows in the bathroom again.
Oh, God. You're gonna wind up with all them weird Strangerville windows and shit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because they're green.
Uh-huh.
They're green. Let's see. Yep, here they are. But there's also some, like, more modern ones.
There are more in the cats and dogs pack than I think I thought there were.
I don't know why I would ever use this swatch, but here it is.
Some people hate life. I'm not really sure what to tell you.
I mean, I think I think you could. Like, I think this could be really cute, but what I don't know is what you would match it with. Like, what else? Like,
presumably.
Okay, so all your windows are this color. What's happening on the rest of your house? Is there siding that matches this?
I would assume that you would paint the siding white, and you'd have a light-colored roof, and you would put like the trim. There's a color on there that looks kind of like that. Presumably, that's what you would use.
I don't know if I've ever demonstrated that much restraint in a build.
Never that I can think of. But in theory, it could be done.
Okay, that's good to know. Maybe someday I'll try it.
There is a house in...
Sorry, in New
Willow
Orleans?
Creek? No. Jesus.
But you paused right there, and you paused for like 30 seconds. And I was like, I'll let it go. And then I was like, oh no, the longer this goes on, the more I can't.
So the thing is, my brain wants to call it Pleasant View.
Oh,
and I know it's not Pleasant View. Was it Willow Creek?
Oh,
the base
these are
neighborhood.
Cute windows. These are base game windows.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah.
They're one of the... If you ever played this game, you would know there's a house in Willow Creek that has a white-green color.
Is it the small one? It was a starter home? I'm pretty sure I demolished it.
I
remember what you're talking about.
And if you haven't, you should, because it's terrible. It is a terrible build.
Okay, that's good. We have some.
You know, I think of all of the neighborhoods in this game, this is the one that looks the most like Sims 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the Sims 2 desert area named? Or am I thinking of the Sims 3? No.
No, the one with the aliens and Nervous Subject.
Nervous Subject. Oh, this is...
Is it Strangerville? No. There's no way. There's no way.
I don't remember. I feel like...
Strangetown. Strangetown. Well, you know what? The Sims team likes what the Sims team likes.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like looking at the way that it looks very similar to Strangetown.
Hmm.
I was also watching somebody play in this the other day, because apparently there are people who can still get Sims 2 to function for them.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and I'm hella jealous. Like, I would love.
I feel like, I have such fond memories of The Sims 2, but I feel like I couldn't go back. I feel like it wouldn't be the way I remembered it.
You know, I tried for a while. I had both of them installed on my computer, and I was playing them. Because they do different things.
Right, so, like, I wouldn't build in The Sims 2. That would
God,
be...
no.
Yeah.
Never. Absolutely not. I could not.
Sims 2 is not for building. I don't know if I ever built anything worthwhile, like worth remembering in The Sims 2 either. Like, every build in The Sims 2 was just like a big long house that I just slapped rooms off the back of.
I mean, that's every build I make in The Sims 4 as well. But,
I I felt like that was like the best you could hope for in The Sims 2, though. Because you had to do all the roofing yourself. There was no auto roof. Oh no, there was auto roof. There's no auto roof here.
Yeah, no, there was an auto. I was gonna say there was an auto roof tool.
Slap an auto roof on that and call it a day.
You could tell it what kind of auto roof you wanted. You're like, do I want it steepled? Do I want it like this? Like it was. Sims 2 was deceptively advanced. I think it was I forget who it was. I was just actually watching a video about the history of genetics within the Sims games.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of genetics in the Sims 2 too.
Oh man, it was so good. Ugh, I miss it. And like the family trees could get really complicated.
Yeah. So that was part of the fun too, because you could really keep track of who your family like sprawled out and became.
Yeah. I feel like you played a lot of like you tormented a lot of Sims.
I played The Sims too. Yeah. I
only uninstalled it from my computer in 2019, and I mean late 2019, and that is literally because my computer was like, "Are you sure this is what you want to do with your life?"
I may regret this. Oh, well, I guess it splits that window, but the window itself is split, so haha. Loophole.
Still works. Loopholes.
Okay, so we have. Oh, you know what? You know what would be better? What if we made it a single. No, we can't make it a single tile. It's already 2 tiles. That's the most we can do. Yeah, okay, so this is as small as it could get. But I think that's pretty good. So now the rest of this can be the robotics lab, because I'm pretty sure the robotics are pretty bulky.
Oh, they're station sized?
Yeah.
So they're the same as like your workbenches and things.
But, and how many of them do we need? We need 2 robotics workstations. And then we need 4 computers, so we need the desks.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I
think we can do it. We can do it.
You know what, though? You can set up some, of the, oh my god,
the little, pads?
I was gonna say the tiny living desks if you need to.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We're gonna be able to do this.
Just gonna have another cough drop because I don't know why I'm coughing so terribly today and I don't like it. Dislike it immensely.
I'm just gonna plop down some interesting things that I found here. Okay, so how many computers do we need? 4. Any desktop computers? Oh, we have some actual green trash cans, which was a surprise.
That's neat.
To me. They're all city living.
That makes sense.
And I guess this base game one, but I don't really consider that to be
and
green.
There's a Snowy Escape one.
Oh, yes, yeah, but we knew about that because we placed it. Gonna put these all here and I'll decide what I want to do later. Doesn't say I have to put any of these speakers.
I've asked you which of your Mythfall characters would have what lantern color, but which one of them do you actually think like could, besides Kylina, who's already like a super badass, like could like be a lantern, be in the Justice League?
Oh, I think. So I will mention that I do have a yellow lantern.
Who is your yellow lantern?
D.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you have an orange lantern too.
Yeah.
I think Zython would be an orange lantern.
I think that's pretty good for him. Or yeah, I would say orange or red.
Yeah. And I would say that Naeva is blue or indigo.
Yeah, I think that tracks.
I cannot see Sev with a ring. because he's just so squarely a gadgeteer in my mind.
What do you... so I feel like maybe he would be orange.
Okay.
Because he wants stuff, and he wants to do stuff, and he wants to do things his way.
This last sentence. Those controlling the orange light are capable of stealing the identities of people they kill and use them to create energy constructs subservient to the wielder. That is messed up.
Steal what?
The identities of people that they kill.
Oh my, wow. Okay. Okay.
And use them to create energy constructs subservient to the wielder.
So see, that's the thing. It's one thing to be like, who do you think would be an Orange Lantern? And another thing to think like, who in your cast would kill people and steal their identities? Which is like, kind of no one. I don't know if that's a thing that like we're doing in Mythfall. So yeah, I would
that's
say
like the
it's
thing that they do.
Pretty loose.
But that is apparently a thing they can do. I don't know if that's like the only thing that they can do.
Sure. So like some of these are clearly designed to have like useful villain powers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here's the robotic station. Can we fit?
Jesus, that's terrifying. Jesus, just fucking terrifying.
I do think that the Lantern Corps is a really interesting, just like... So, like, obviously it could be, like, really stupid. But I think it could also be really cool, depending on how...
Well, even Indigo's got some fridge horror here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Compassion can also be forced upon a person, turning them into a slave that feels only the Indigo emotion. The users of this light are capable of absorbing and utilizing the other lights of the corpse as their own, and even temporarily become one of those corpse. The Indigo tribe has harnessed this power, most of them against their will. The fuck?
Yeah, so...
Right. Okay, so what I'm hearing is, like, the lanterns just are...
They're a hot mess.
Fridge horror. It's just all fridge horror.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Sure, terrifying. Has a lot of potential, you know.
Yeah.
So it really depends on like how much you want to commit to it, how much nuance you're willing to put into it, what it is exactly that you want to explore. So it has the potential to be like, I think, like kind of sloppy, like,
yeah,
but also potentially like very interesting, where you have to, there's like it's an externalized and internal emotional struggle with like bizarre weapons. So like it's externalizing your internal struggle with your emotions, and also you can make a giant oversized hammer out of light, right?
Yeah.
So and you have like such an expanse of like planets and things where action can take place.
Yeah, it's literally...
That compassion thing does remind me a little bit of Wonder Woman shtick. And by this I mean early Wonder Woman.
Righto.
Where like the Laszlo is supposed to create this like, and the term that they used in the early comics was like a loving submission in the subject, like and create like a compassion within them to then like access a certain type of truth. So I do get that kind of vibe.
Yeah, a little bit.
From the from the Indigo Lantern.
A little bit. Let's all bet. All of these I'm really seeing, except for green and blue, seem to have like this really like, oh no, thing going on.
It's probably why there isn't more lantern stuff.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably. Blue just seems busted.
Busted is in like overpowered or underpowered?
Overpowered.
Okay.
The blue light is capable. This is after everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Blue light is capable of draining yellow light, and then suppressing orange and red, and empowering green. The blue light is the most powerful on the spectrum, but it is also the most difficult to wield and understand. Okay. Fair? That makes sense. Jesus, hi Dinah. So, allow me to just scoop the kitty. Scoop the kitty. Hello, kitty.
Is it like just these glitter tables? I will put glitter tables in here.
What?
That's what you want from me, game.
I mean, you don't have to though. There has got to. You could also give them a lot of outdoor seating. Like you can put like picnic tables and shit outside, or not picnic tables, but like put tables outside.
No, I can't put picnic tables outside. I think.
Does it count towards your thing?
Let's see. Tables. Oh, coffee tables count, so I'm sure picnic tables count. Like it's showing me end tables.
Okay.
I can't believe they called this the Boom Cube. We must have discussed this last time.
You know, I don't know that we did in any particular explicency, but I do think that we made some note of it. But yes, I too cannot believe
what you're doing here, Sims.
Always been a little bit nerdy.
Yeah. Oh, these are cute. Do they count? They count. Oh,
Oh, yay!
How did I have 3 tables? We're not. Where's the other?
Oh, the cube. The cube counts as a table.
The cube counts. Okay. Well, we're gonna put 3 tables of our own, or at least we're gonna do a picnic table on each side, so it's symmetrical. There's umbrella tables. That's cute. Although I wouldn't really call this green. What about... Oh. Wow. I don't love it. Oh, wait. What about this? What about this? I like the other table better, but I like that this has an umbrella.
I do kind of like that it has an umbrella, honestly.
What if we just put a little bit of indoor seating?
Okay.
And then there's some place to eat when it rains. Because I'm worried about the Sims being like wet and not wanting to eat on the... Because, you know, it rains a lot down here, so like picnic tables are always wet, so it's like good to have the umbrella, but that's not like a real problem they have in The Sims.
Yeah. Where here, that's like a legitimate...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because we used to have the benches outside of GC, do you remember?
Yes. And they were always wet.
They were always, because like not only does it always rain here, but they were right next to. They were a great location. But they were always right next to the sprinklers.
Oh yeah, the sprinklers.
Oh goddamn.
Oh, we have some nice white table options. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So we'll have a couple tables in here. And then... we're gonna do it like this, because the doors have conspired to make life difficult. And I think we can fit another table here.
To have some indoor seating for, you know, when like
weather happens. It does have weather does happen in The Sims too.
Weather
like,
does happen.
It snows.
Yeah.
So
it snows. People get cold.
Your Sim is somehow never dressed for the cold.
Even though like they get changed all the damn time.
They've decided they want to go out in their bathing suit for some reason, and you're like,
yeah.
Why?
Why?
Why did you choose this?
You could have chosen anything else, and you chose chaos.
I have... So... well, this is what I was looking for. Maybe we'll just have more tables. I see that these are in a strange order, is what happened. Leave these here. Like this one isn't with the other. They're not.
You're going to pick is the question.
I'm just like going for thoroughness, but I think we're good on tables. What we're gonna do now, I think, is switch over to chairs. I'm gonna put out a couple chess tables because I think that's a good upgrade to this environment. It is kind of a park. Okay. I'm satisfied with the table situation. Now for chairs. Oh, wait, let's do the couches first because we only need 2.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna make part of this computer robotics area a lounge. Is there enough room to get by if I put chairs? Yeah, we're fine. If anything, I'll just bump it out one. Actually, I might do that anyway.
Both out one?
Yeah, that is gonna screw up the whole bathroom thing, though.
No one asked you, Dinah.
Okay. Pardon me while I make bad and or unnecessary choices.
I mean, kind of the theme of the build, though, isn't it?
Yes. So now, the bathrooms are the same size. This was important to me. Okay. The toilet is gonna have to go here. The mirror goes here. The windows don't work anymore. This is okay. That's fine. Yeah, Alright, this works. This works. And we have a little bit more dining space too, because it was going to be a little cramped.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, we still read as a Green Lantern. I would say this is a little thick compared to our reference image, but I think we're fine.
You know, though, like, we need it for playability.
Yeah, I just don't like the pathing of having the Sims having to go around the chairs.
Yeah.
I know that the Sims struggles with pathing on a good day, so just gonna do all of the gameplay elements of Solid and make it easier for the Sims to walk. Okay. We actually have room for all 4 of these desks on this side, which means this whole area here can be a lounge. And I think that's a pretty good
What is the research station? Yeah.
Yeah. So, that's good. I think we're in good shape. And, alright, couches. One works, but it's a little bit boring. Oh wait, okay. This one. Yeah. And we should have a coffee table.
Which also would have counted towards your table goal.
It would have. I think that the table count was very generous. Only needing 4 tables.
Well, presumably you would have, like, the table, you'd have, like, those long dining hall tables.
Oh, I see.
And then, because those all each sit 6 to 8 or something like that.
And that's how the chair-table ratio works. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's like an even 1-to-1, but, like, it's pretty close. And then you could have, like, the smaller tables. Even if you just have the one... Figure if you have, like, one of the long tables and then, like, 2 small tables, that's, like, what, 6, 8, 10 right there?
Yeah.
If you want to really stretch it, you even already have 12.
You're right, you're right. I guess... my Sims are always finding themselves in, awkward conversations with townies, so...
Yeah.
I minimize the table size. But yeah, in a dorm you would have long tables probably, so...
For sure.
It's more efficient. So this is the yeah. Yeah. So it matches the saucer light.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Which is weird because it's from the Glam Pack.
Yeah. I can't explain, but I have to say that I approve. Can we get an engine?
You know what? As long as it does.
It even adds a little extra light, which I appreciate.
Yeah, just like a little bit of light. Like, this is like a good, like, amount for reading.
Okay. This is nice. Ooh, can I do, like... Yeah, I like that. The path to the bathroom's unobstructed. You have a little extra seating area here with these 2 chairs. but like full-size chairs would look too much. And I
Yeah,
think these are
but
nice.
the little cubes look really cute though.
Yeah. Okay. We do need some actual chairs though. Like desk chairs and dining chairs. The robotics thing does not require chairs, so that's good.
I like the kind of like those are cute little chairs.
They are. Yeah, I'm gonna see if they show up in dining chairs because I just realized they were office chairs, but maybe I'll use them anyway if they work at the tables. Yeah.
Dinah?
Screw it. I'll use them anyway.
Use them anyway.
They do. I'll just make sure they work. I'm actually concerned that they don't work. Oh no. Oh, they don't work. Okay. Let's try to find a dining chair. So like this would be similar, but it's a similar shape, but none of the colors are.
None of the colors are right.
Yeah. I have green and white selected, and it's just like really over.
Yeah, because white's on everything. Yeah. There's like a red chair in there.
Yeah. Wait, is it the tables that are wrong? Are these not dining tables?
Are those end tables?
Wow. I think it might be the tables.
Dang.
We might get our chairs though.
Oh shit.
Okay, let's put this here. Oh, this will tell us. It's the tables. They're the wrong tables. Why would you make an end table so big?
That's like an end table, like a bed, like a nightstand table.
I think it's more of a couch table. I would hate to have that near my nightstand. I would want something with drawers.
Yeah, that's a me thing also, but.
But yeah, apparently it's an end table. Okay. Let's see. I think I grabbed it just from like the generic tables section, so that was unhelpful. Okay, I think this is gonna be... It's exactly the same size. I'm shocked you can eat at this. I definitely thought this was like a column. Oh, here we go. This one. Yeah. This is the vibe. It makes the legs make it look a little bit like a flying saucer, which is what I want. We're actually using a lot of city living on this build.
Modern stuff is, so that makes sense. Everything there is like a little bit like weird. Like part of it's boho and part of it's industrial, and there's just a lot of really neat colors and shapes in there. And apparently green. Apparently everything in there is green.
Apparently. Okay. This is our table configuration. Back to chairs. Oop. Yay! They work. They work.
Cute chairs. I love them so much.
I'm pleased.
So those are like also like the types of chairs you'd see in like a cafeteria.
Yeah, you don't want anything that's too comfortable. Because then people won't get up. Okay. So we have those chairs. I do want a different one for outside, though. I like these metal ones, maybe? No, they're the wrong green. I like the idea of them being metal, though. Apparently this is a green swatch. So that they don't, like... I think these plastic ones will work. I want something that looks like it would stand up to the weather.
What about the... Yeah, those would work. I would say, if not those, those Eco-Life chairs might be nice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna vary the chairs. Yes, okay. Okay. And we're gonna need chairs for the chess tables.
I completely missed you adding the chess tables. I don't even know when the hell you did that. Cece, what the hell?
I also forget having done that, but I did mention it when I did it.
I'm sure you did, and we were distracted by other things and just didn't notice.
What is this Plumbot box?
I think that's a video game station.
Oh.
Either that or a projector or something. You can click on the item and, like, see. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a radio?
Oh, yeah, it might be. I'll find something. Oh, wait, let's see if it'll go. No, it won't go on any of the end tables.
I'm a liar.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, we actually have 29 chairs. So go us.
Holy shit. That is so many chairs.
Okay, so we've met all of our requirements. So now we can do what we want. We can do, yeah. Oh, that's cute.
Technically, we could always do what we wanted.
Yes, but now we're free to do, like, whatever, because we've met the requirements for the lot, so the rest is just design. Okay. I know I placed all of these cans here, but I still think I like the Batu one the best.
Okay. I mean, the Batu, some of the Batu stuff isn't terrible. Like...
I like that it's slightly off color because it stands, like, these don't show up against the... Well,
yeah, they don't.
That's what you want from a trash can.
I mean...
I guess I just like the idea of it being a space trash can.
It can be a space trash can, man. It can be whatever you want. This is your build. The entire thing is so green. I know you said you wanted to do this so that we weren't doing another red build, but this is so green.
Yeah, but I love it. Green is my favorite color, so I'm happy. But yes, it is super duper green.
You like emerald green though, don't you?
So emerald green is my favorite color, but I do like olive green still.
Okay.
Yeah.
I I actually really hate olive green.
Oh, this is gonna be a tough build for you then.
Well, so I hate it because for a really long time, with like choral performances and stuff, I could only wear but like 3 colors, and they were like olive green, emerald green, and like sapphire blue.
Sure.
And I couldn't even really wear the sapphire blue, so it was always like the 2 greens or like the black dress.
Mm-hmm.
And because my eyes appear green a lot of the time, my mother would just put me in green.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically like those 2 colors of green.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't hate it. It's not my favorite. It's not like, say, like
Puce.
highlighter yellow.
Oh yeah, that would be tough on the eyes.
Hurts a lot.
I believe I wanted to put some counters next to the food station. Or maybe I'll just put some shelves. Oh, I wanted to put the counter here, actually, because it was flipped. Let's see if I still want to do that. I think I might. Countertops. Alright, let's see what we have as far... Okay.
We have more options for count. How do all of these greens match? I'm offended. This is the second time in as many days I'm offended over something that I didn't know I'd be offended over.
Oh, man. This is pretty good.
Offended.
This is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how that looks.
Offended. Why does it match? Why is the only color in this game that matches the olive green?
This I cannot answer.
Why? I'm so distressed.
Can I put bar stools here? Let's see.
They've got to have green bar stools.
Oh, they do. But maybe I want white ones. Oh, I kind of like that.
That... Sure, why? How does this build look so normal? This was a build that was requested by chat, wasn't it?
Yes. I think, was it Dimension or was it,
I thought it was Liquid.
Liquid? Okay.
Liquid or, might have been James.
Oh,
I think it was Liquid. I think it was Liquid, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because he also really likes the color green.
I kind of really like the bar seating on the end of this. I feel like it would be...
I kind of do too, and that's kind of why I'm mad. Like, this doesn't deserve to look this nice.
So, I feel like if this was a real restaurant, I would want to do 2 maximum, because this would be a place for orders to come up.
Yeah,
but I don't think that's a thing in The Sims.
But that's not a thing in The Sims,
so I'm just going to put them. Yeah. Yeah, it's cute.
Offended.
Yep, and The Sims can still get in on the other side. So these, I love these saucer lights, but they're not very bright. So I think we're going to need some additional indoor lighting. Well, let's see what it's like at night. Well, probably definitely in the robotics lab, we're going to need more lighting than this.
Most certainly.
But yeah, this corner's pretty dark. Okay. Those glowing blocks in the center are pretty cool.
They really are, but like, I think you have to use the white block though.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be the white block. We've used this green block inside already. Okay, so what I think I want is table lighting.
Okay,
Lighting,
that makes
lighting.
sense.
Is this table lighting? This is kind of outdoor. Oh, this is table lighting. Okay, that's one option. Oh, that's big. But it might look good outside. Okay, these very green lights we can put on the desks. Maybe we can't. Maybe that's a bad idea. Oh, I like this. Oh, these are little flying saucer lamps! Okay, this is what we're doing.
Oh my god, they're tiny UFOs.
This is cute! This is really cute.
Really cute.
Yeah. This is what we're doing. And somehow, even though they're from Get to Work, they match!
What? What?
They have no right to, and yet they do.
And yet, here we are.
Okay, I like these little globe lights for the tables. I think they add some mood lighting. And I don't want to do other pendant lights besides the saucers.
Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Put the saucer here. Okay, so we're gonna take these lights, move them on either side of the door inside because they're yeah, because it's a little dark by the door now. And then these hexagon lights we're going to put around the building, like on the sides of the building and stuff. So there's lighting on the side.
Okay. So, because it is dark. Because it's like green, it looks so dark.
Yeah. I was saving this thingy and this thingy in case I did like an outdoor couch thing, but I don't think there's really a good space for that.
Yeah, not really, no.
So we're gonna nix that. So I do want there to be a path to walk through the center of this. I'm not sure what to do with the... I'm not sure what happens in here yet.
I know. I was like, maybe speakers. Maybe people dance there. Who knows?
I could maybe put a dance floor under it.
Maybe.
I also think this build does need more windows. But we'll,
Does it?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Not like a lot, but some. And I know it's not very big, and we did pick doors with windows, but it just needs a little more.
There is not a lot of light on this build.
Which is, ironic because I have so many lamps.
And yet.
And yet. Okay. Okay, Sims can still get in there, so...
Doesn't help that the lights are the same color as the walls, which are the same color as the floor, which are the same colors as, like, the stuff outside, which is the same... Like, it's because everything is the same color. I feel like it's making the space feel darker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, this is a really dark neighborhood.
Well, we are in the middle of nowhere out here in Strangerville.
That's true.
I want roof lights.
You want roof lights.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You gonna use that glowy floor thing?
Yeah, maybe... well, I don't want to do the actual floor as the glowy floor, though. I just want to light up what we have.
Okay.
Because then if I make this top the glowy floor, it won't match anymore. Which, I don't know, maybe would be a good thing.
It doesn't have to be. It can be whatever you want it to be. It's your build, man.
Alright. Let's try... outdoor lights. Oh, I don't have any string lights. I did want to put string lights in the quad. Okay. We'll go back to that.
Or maybe some lantern torches? Like the lampposts?
Yeah.
Oh, that big-ass green tree that you can't use because that doesn't have a swatch.
I know, it's a shame that it doesn't have a white swatch.
There's every other swatch.
Yeah, if it was a white swatch, I might not even have needed to create the second platform.
No?
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna use those. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna do that to create like an edge. But first I'm gonna turn on
Are those chess pieces?
Yes. But we're not gonna use the horse, we're just gonna use the pawn. Because the pawn, absent of the horse, just looks like a railing. But
right,
first,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, first we're gonna put a fence around the top.
Okay.
To finish off the roof. First we're gonna make the roof a room so that we can fence it.
Game has so many weird.
I know. Okay. Now that we have done this, I can go back to the fencing. Green and white. Okay. That's fine.
Are you gonna outline?
Am I gonna outline? Yeah, so let's see. I think that's better than it being green. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
can
think
kind
that
of
has like
see it a
some
little bit.
definition. Yeah. I am pleased with this.
Yes.
Then we're gonna take these and we're gonna put them.
It even matches the stupid grass outside.
Along the corners. It'd be nice if they placed how I wanted them to, but that's fine.
Why should this game do what you want it to?
Why should it do what I want it to?
We have this shit that matches. Why does anything else matter?
Oh, that's interesting. But I don't like it as much. I think less is more. I just wanted to look at what the options were. too much. Yeah, what we got is what we're gonna do. Okay. Lighting. Back to lighting. Oh, that's funny. I don't think that's gonna be enough light. Let's make it night again.
You know, sometimes I'm concerned that my elevator doesn't quite go all the way to the top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting here watching you change the lighting and go like, wow, man, this really looks like New Mexico. The neighborhood that is designed to look like Roswell, New Mexico. Because it's got aliens.
Well, you guessed correctly.
I did do that eventually after many years of playing this game.
So I had a bit of a moment today. This might be something you probably already know and have known the entire time, but it was new for me.
Okay.
This is a Brooklyn Nine-Nine thing.
Okay.
So for the entire run of the show, Terry's twin girls have been named Cagney and Lacey. And I did not learn until today that Cagney and Lacey was a show in the 80s about two female cops in New York City.
I did not know that the whole time. I actually learned that on YouTube a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, a little while ago.
So one of those like 8 things you didn't know about Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Like 8 hidden things you didn't know, or details or whatever. Yeah, no, I didn't know that was a show. I didn't know. I had no idea.
So I didn't know that was a show. I was today years old when I learned that that was a show, and that was a reference to the show. And it's not new. It's not new. It's behind the 8 ball there. My parents talked about it when I was small, so I was always known. Yeah, I don't think my parents are not really into police dramas, which is kind of funny given what I watch. So I think that was not really their bag, so I just never found out about it until today, and now I know.
Same.
It makes so much sense, though.
It makes perfect sense.
I found out today, I was like, oh my god, that's such a good joke. That's been there the whole time.
And that, like, perfectly makes sense for Terry's character as well. Like, makes perfect sense.
It explains a lot. Oh, what if I cross them?
Maybe.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, the building's not tall enough. Never mind.
Can you hook it onto the pawns?
It would adjust the spacing. I don't like it crisscrossed anyway, so. Okay. Let's see with this like miscellaneous lighting, see if we have any like weird floor lights I should know about, or like a rug that lights up.
I know nothing of a rug that lights up.
That's very interesting. That's gonna look weird during the day. Yeah, this doesn't really work for me. And then, of course, there's the plumb bob.
The only one I can think of that's like a floor light is that wellness.
Yeah. Oh wait,
thing.
what's this? No, I think not the plumb bob, but this thingy. the green lava beacon.
Okay. That could be fun.
Oh, yeah. Yes. This is what I want it to look like at night. I did have to put a lot of lamps, though.
Holy damn.
I'm not sure that this is okay.
You know what, though? No one has to pay taxes on this lot. It is a community lot.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Do what you want.
What if we use the green lava beacon instead of the chest one? Because
do they have anything like a strip light? They do have somewhere like those floor tile lights. I think you use them in the Batman build, maybe. Where they're like your railing right there, but they're lights. But I don't know if they come in green. They come in white, but that's maybe it. I could also be misremembering this from another game.
actually, honestly, this is fine. So now I just need a way to make these look okay. Which I think I can do. Okay, here's
I think
a
you
thought.
can manage that.
Yeah, let's go back to fences. Or
Okay.
even half walls. I might use a half wall. Well, that's not a good choice.
From Batu was messed up.
What?
The one from Batu.
Oh, yeah. This one?
Like, damn. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It was all like, ooh.
Apparently this is green. This is a green swatch.
Well, it looks like it's kind of like rusted over and oxidized.
Yeah, that makes sense. I used to have a white oh, white's not active, that's why. Okay. Oh, they're not centered. We can't have that. Okay, this is 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm so glad we can place things on half tiles now. Okay, so we're gonna create a structure around the lights to make them look intentional. I might be able to do something to this roof with platforms, but I don't want to because platforms have been buggy. So what I'm gonna do instead, right? So what I could do is I could make this area around it a platform and raise it up so that these are lowered, and then there's just a green light coming out of the center, which would look super cool. But because platforms are super buggy, what I think I'm gonna do instead is just put like a small half wall around it, and see if that gets the job done.
Okay.
I think it does.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, I think
Interesting
this works.
take. And I like that we've achieved it
Without platforms.
without platforms.
Which is what's important. Yeah, so so it creates this shadow. The absolute pro move here would be to make one or the other of these rooms a platform, and that would be like a really cool design, but I just don't want to risk it destroying my build. And I think this is good.
Yeah, I still think if you can use platforms correctly, there is some witchcraft happening there. Like, I have not figured out how to make those work properly.
And I think it looks okay during the day, too. I'm gonna make these white so that once I make these white, it'll look right. And, I think it'll be a good thing. White. Yeah, so look. Yeah, alright. We're in good shape.
Yeah, intentional and on purpose.
Yeah, it's like our roof feature now.
So do you do like all these things with like making the roofs rooms and putting all these fancy roof features on things so you don't have to make roofs?
Well, are there even any like... Yeah, there's green roofs. I could have done a green roof with the... Because the roof would be slanted, and then you don't get the shape.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to avoid here. These logos tend to be kind of on the modern side, so regular roofs can look kind of odd.
True. That's very true. Yeah, I don't think we've done a regular roof on any of the logo builds.
A lot of them are weird shapes. This is, I think, the first time I've had the opportunity to put a real roof on a build, because I could actually put like a slant roof on this or something and make it green, because they're rectangles. This is the first time we've had a rectangle.
It is.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do some windows.
If I was an asshole, I'd ask you to do Superman's logo.
I can do the diamond, but I don't know about that S. That would be tough.
That would be rough.
Very big.
I don't know that you could do the curves.
It would be several weeks.
Well, it would be rough. I think you could do it, but it would be rough.
Yeah, would be very difficult.
Speaking of rough, we're just gonna do a quick save your game. Let's see, and take a drink. And then roll the dice. I have so many channel points.
Just gonna refresh my dice cam. Boom. Ooh. I got a 1 and an 18, so I hope I'm rolling with advantage.
Jesus.
My 1 is on my ice cream dice.
Oh no.
And the 18
was
on...
That's a curated set though. That's not from...
Yeah.
Mark didn't make that.
Yeah,
that's a curated set. I don't know who made that. I don't know whose actual set that is.
But they have a lot to answer for.
I will never forget. We did a you know, it may have been the first time we played in the new house, or in the house after the fire. The first set of the first pair of 20s we rolled were a 2 and a 20.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, god damn it, this is how we go.
That video you sent me really is
You were called out.
Yeah, I'm in that video.
You are that video. You are. So if anyone is familiar with the content creator Ginny D, she's wonderful. She's delightful. She's super talented. She's very nice. And she's always kind of like sticks up for, or she's really very open about learning to have to stick up for herself. But she makes a lot of like Dungeons and Dragons centered content. Not exclusively, but a lot of it. She's really found her niche there, and she made a video that I can just, I think we're just gonna drop in the chat. That way it's there if anyone wants to go watch it. And it's about dice bad mouthing people, doing bad things to nice people for no reason.
It's the attitude that the dice have when they give her the rolls that really.
Oh my god, yeah, no, it's delightful. So it's the dice rolling terribly, and like the player, it just
the arguments the player has with their dice when they're not rolling for them.
Yeah,
arguments that I have absolutely had.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I don't remember if it was the Seriad game or the other. I think it was the playtest game I was doing with Day, where I pulled a U. I could not, for whatever reason, roll above an 8. It was just not happening.
That's called a me now. That's pulling a me.
I'm sorry.
I don't make the rules.
I'd
dice
be nicer. I'd be nicer about it, but it's no other person I know has as
the ability to whiff
bad.
as consistently.
Yeah, I and if you feel bad about it, I'll stop. But
No,
it's so true, and it's just like I swear to God, for like a second I thought I borrowed your dice, and I was like, but they were digital, so there's no way I could have. And it was just like, Whimsy even asked, like, hey, did you talk to Cece before stream? Because your dice are mad. And I was like, oh, that was the reason.
This is my legacy.
It was, and we're like, what level were we? We were like level 4, level 5. I think we were level 5. So like you can do some stuff at level 5 without like Callie can roll an 8, and depending on what she's rolling, she's pretty okay, right? Like
if it's your core skill, you might not be boned.
Yeah. But no, they were to hit spells, and that's just not what happened.
They were not to hit.
They were not to hit. It is 100% the here you go that the dice thing does that just makes it so...
Yeah, I'm helping! And you have these arguments with your dice because you're like, all right, we just rolled a 3, and before that we rolled a 2, and before that we rolled a 6, so we're due for like a 17, right? And your dice are like, here's a 9! And you're like, all right, I guess this is how this game's gonna go.
We've never gotten you some official dice jails, have we?
No.
You just put them in timeout.
Yeah.
We should get you some dice. I know someone on, I was following someone once. I forget where they are. I'll find them. Rather than put her dice in dice jail, she sends them on dice vacation. So she has like, it's a dice jail, but it's actually like 2 palm trees and a hammock, and she puts the dice that are rolling badly in the hammock.
She rehabilitates them. That's nice.
Yeah, it's great.
Does that work? Is that what I should be doing?
Maybe it works about 50% of the time, which statistically makes sense.
Which is statistically not a thing.
Not a thing.
It means it's statistically doing nothing.
What is it? It's the 50-50-90 rule.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a 50% chance of something happening, 90% of the time, the thing you don't want is what's gonna happen.
Uh-huh.
Something like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's just like, what the hell? That's something we can talk about. It is Green Lantern adjacent, in that it is DC. The Suicide Squad trailer.
Yes.
That looks pretty okay, actually.
So we discussed on our last stream how me inadvertently saying that Suicide Squad was a good movie when I actually meant Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
But it looks like this Suicide Squad could maybe actually be good, which would be exciting.
I was super bummed out that
I
walked away for 5 minutes
green.
to take Finn to potty, and you had stopped, and I had missed Ash's entire conversation about Birds of Prey.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was waiting for her to watch that so we could talk more about Birds of Prey. Because I always want to talk about Birds of Prey.
Yes.
But I'm very excited for King Shark.
I am excited for King Shark because of the Harley Quinn cartoon.
I don't think that he's gonna be like that, but I'm still excited.
I know, but I'm still excited. Yeah, I know that's not what they're doing, but I'm excited. Just that he's now on screen, and I assume even though they're doing something different, it is because of the Harley show that they decided. Because were people thinking about King Shark before that? Is King Shark a thing?
Gail Simone tweets about it. Well, so I don't know that people were thinking about him a lot, but I know he was on Flash last season or the season before, and Gail Simone tweets about him not regularly, but enough. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that this light kind of sucks.
But yeah, I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, I'm cautiously excited. I can't remember. Here's the thing. I can't remember if I was excited about the last one.
Was not.
Okay.
I was not, only because I didn't like that they were, even before I saw the movie, and I only saw the movie I think the night before we went to go see Birds of Prey.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like that the promos made it look like they were going to focus all of Harley's character around, and this is frequently my problem with the way they portray this, her relationship with Joker and romanticizing that relationship. Which is kind of like that stuff. What was it, Enchantress? Is that her name?
Yes, her name was Enchantress.
I was so into that story. That looked so cool, and then they did nothing. And then like I was like, yeah, this looks like really great. This looks really interesting. Like it was like there was like emotion there. Like it was like very anchored, and then nothing happened. And then everyone left.
I thought that she was an odd villain choice for a group of people without superpowers.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought they could have had a more grounded villain that would actually showcase, like, I know that the incendiary guy had superpowers, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would call Killer Croc so obviously he's a crocodile and he has super strength, but he's still like a melee character.
There are also no other magic. DC hasn't really showcased any of their magic characters.
Yeah,
not even villains. They had characters.
Had they had even Wonder Woman at that point? They had.
No, maybe.
Yeah, so it was like maybe Wonder Woman and that's it, but no, like Dr. Fate.
Nope, the first one, 2016. Yeah, no, I think this predates Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was what, 2018?
Yeah.
2017, so it came out the year before Wonder Woman.
Right, so like Wonder Woman herself wasn't even out.
Yeah. You had Katana in the film, because it wasn't even just...
There were too many characters in the film.
There were too many characters in this film. So you had Captain Boomerang.
Mm-hmm. Who's coming back, kind of.
Kind of. Different actor, I think. So you had Enchantress.
Mm-hmm.
Then you also had Katana. They did nothing with Katana.
Who had the time? Like, if you put, there was like, how many people were on the team?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm. Does that include? Oh wait,
9, 10. There are 10 named villains in this film, plus Amanda Waller.
Mm-hmm.
Plus.
Oh my God! Sorry.
Rick. Plus the Bell Rev guy.
Look at this Green Lantern.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you have to.
I know, I have to. I've got to do it. I'm doing it.
You gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta.
Absolutely. 100%. There we go. Sorry, you were at 10, I think, and then Amanda Waller.
There was 10, then Amanda Waller.
And then the military guy?
There were 2 Bell Rev officers. So Scott Eastwood was the Navy SEAL guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then wasn't there someone who was in love with Enchantress? Or was that
the Navy SEAL guy.
Edwards? Okay. Yeah, so I mean that's 13 characters. That's a lot of characters.
That's a lot.
And these aren't like, aside from Harley, a lot of people don't know a lot about some of these guys. Like, okay, we know about Deadshot. I didn't know about Deadshot before Arrow.
Yeah, but he at least has had some exposure.
Yeah. Rick Flag?
I still don't know who that is.
Slipknot? Not the band?
Yeah. Yeah.
I only know Katana because I read that, the New 52 Birds of Prey.
Yeah, so it's just a lot of characters thrown at you all at once, a lot of introductions to do, a lot of, like, give each one of them an arc is, like, a lot to manage.
Yeah, it was a lot. Like, I love ensemble films.
The Guardians of the Galaxy has, what, 5 main characters in it? And
what,
maybe
Quill, Gamora, Groot, 5. And Rocket, yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5.
5, and then you have Sean Gunn's character and
Nebula
and Rorik. Mary Poppins, y'all.
Yeah. That guy.
So that's you have 5 characters, 5 main characters.
Yeah.
And 3 supporting characters.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot. That's more. There were more characters in Suicide Squad than there was in Justice League.
And Justice League had too many characters.
There's a lot of characters in Justice League.
I don't think I put a mirror in the other bathroom. Nope. No mirror.
You put mirrors in the bathroom?
I did in the 2 half baths, but not in the full bath.
Not in the full bath?
Yeah. There we go. Plants here. I guess all the plants are green. Yeah, we don't need that. That's just gonna be a lot of time-consuming work. I don't think it really adds that much. Yeah. We have some room for plants in the lounge. I think we could put a plant by the bathroom. Oh, we could put this on the wall, maybe.
I was wondering when you were gonna get to plants. Besides the trees that you made in the little...
Yes, I was just thinking, I haven't put a lot of plants, and I was like, well, I did put a big thing full of trees.
You did make like a whole cluster, yeah.
Yeah. And I think that counts.
I think that counts. But yeah, I'm very excited to see King Shark.
I'm just sad that they're not gonna bring Frank.
I am a little sad.
I know they're not. It's not a Harley property. It's used. I mean, Frank. What does Frank? What would Frank even do?
Hang on. It's kind of a Harley property. They're all kind of Harley properties at this point.
That's fair.
But you can't have Poison Ivy in there because that's just not gonna.
Yeah.
That shit's not gonna fly.
Frank's with Ivy, so.
Yeah, Frank is Ivy's.
Yeah.
I saw that that clip the other day from Birds of Prey, where she was someone called her or something. And she was like, "I'm not stupid. I have a PhD, you motherfucker." And I was like, "Yes, let's remember that Harley is actually she's like 2 PhDs or something like that."
It's just not proof because she's not a real person, but like just a reminder that being smart does not make you immune from making bad decisions.
True. That's 100% true.
No, I don't think I will. But we considered
the
it.
hell? Was that your homage to Frank?
My homage to Frank. No. But it was green, and I could put it on there, and I thought maybe, but then I thought,
all of the plants are green, CC.
Yeah, that's the conclusion I ultimately came to.
But all of the plants are green.
Yeah.
I just realized that was like tarmac, like rubber shit, and not like grass. And oh my god, I can like feel that texture underneath my sneakers.
Oh yeah.
Because that makes like that like rubbery squelching sound.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, why? Why?
Succulent thing was like a little much. I think I'm looking for, yes, a more subtle plant. Perfect. I'm just gonna try this.
A more subtle plant.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
We're putting like little bits of art and things. Like that's just like they're cute touches.
Yeah, the sides are looking a little plain, so.
It's fair. That's fair. It's 100% fair.
Jazz it up a little bit. Oh, that's nice. I mean, ultimately it's just like a green box, so you want to make it look pleasant.
As interesting as possible. Yeah. I gotcha. I hear ya. It's so weird not to see you like do anything with diagonals because I feel like the last couple builds have all been diagonals.
I'm so happy not to have any diagonals. Really, it makes this A whole process. So much simpler.
So much nicer.
I feel like it's diagonals or platforms. But doing both is just a nightmare.
Was it, who did you do both with? Because one of the builds you had both.
Well, absolutely Arendelle, because Arendelle had everything.
Oh, Christ. I mean, let's not talk about Arendelle. It just makes me really depressed. Like, Arendelle, like, legit makes me depressed. Like, I had such high hopes for that going in. And it went so spectacularly off the rails. I was like, this should be, like, a challenging, fun build that we don't really do a lot of. That, be fun for me and Cece. It'll be great. No, that is not what happened. That is not how that went down.
I blame platforms.
I too blame platforms.
I think we're actually coming up on the limit of how many plants I can put on what's left of like open space in this build, but just for the sake
and
of
you're gonna fill it all with plants.
Oh, this might be cool. It might not be, but it might be. I see you don't want to be against the wall. That's unfortunate. I think it's too much. I think what's going on is good. We'll just leave it there.
So much green.
I know. Oh, this I might change to white.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So that there's a little bit. Or, well, the greens don't really match any of the other greens.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's better. Look at that. That looks
dang,
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about making this a water feature. Actually, I might still do that.
Okay.
Because I want the path to be between the light panel and the building. That's how I want the Sims to walk.
Okay.
I don't even think the bamboo would show up really against the... Yeah, that's really subtle. Okay, wall stuff. Huh.
You have not put a single thing in there for, like, wall art and shit.
Yeah. Oh, these are nice. Oh, Really?
These look nice.
Yeah. I'm into that. That's good.
Looks nice. Super nice.
These were really nice pictures for them to drop in.
Yeah, no, they are real nice.
Not even sure if that's the vibe.
They do have some, like, really, really nice green palettes for the art.
Yeah, they do. don't know if we need art in the bathroom. I think we can leave that plain.
I'm probably gonna go with it, yeah.
I don't have that much wall space I need to cover, so I think I can afford to be picky.
Fair.
I assume at some point. Oh. Well. It's too late for this.
It is way too late for that. I don't hate it, though.
If I make the top a half wall, it would fit. But
yeah,
I'm not putting it in the back.
But I also feel like you have to have one, not both. You can't have like that and the
Yeah, as much as it would be nice to like, I guess this works. But I don't know if we need it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot going on in the front.
There is a lot going on the front too, yeah. I'm just here to agree with you.
As much as I would love to have a covered entryway, I don't think I can quite swing it.
I don't know that you have the space for that.
Yeah, because I want to keep this thing over there because I like how it looks, and then it's competing. So.
Yeah.
So maybe not. All this stuff I think might be inside a fountain. We'll see. Oh. Wow. Even the mountain shrine matches. Oh, because of course it matches the lanterns.
The fuck? What? What the fuck?
I don't know. Apparently, we just need to build more olive green builds. That's what the Sims
has... No, we don't, though.
That's what the Sims wants from us.
Oh. No.
Apparently that's considered a sculpture, not a plant. Okay, one of these is going to be, I see we're now in clutter.
Yep.
Rugs. I don't know if we need rugs. Well, we should have a welcome mat.
Have you put down any rugs?
None.
Really?
Yeah. Let's do a welcome mat.
Okay.
Because we have a tile. Putting down a white rug in a public lot is a choice. Yeah.
It's a choice.
Oh, do I need to put a step here? Because of the platform?
It looks like it's only one.
But I don't know if they can get through the door.
I don't know.
All right, we'll investigate that. That might be a problem in this side. We'll see. Okay. But we're gonna do any other rugs besides this? Oh, you know where should have a rug? This lounge area should have a rug.
But yeah, that definitely needs a rug.
Yeah. It's a bit like cold. Those are a bit big. I don't like the swirliness. I might shrink one of those other rugs that has a geometric pattern. Oh, this is a little plain, but it's nice, I think.
That's the type of thing you would see in like a student union, though.
Yeah. Other than it being white, which...
Yeah, other than that.
I would not put a white rug in a student union, but...
No, I would not either.
This does look like water resistant and easy to clean.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
That's too big. I'm gonna put like a smaller rug over here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, this is the one, but there we go. I think this is nice.
Oh, that looks super cool.
Yeah.
With the hexes, I love it.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's really it for rugs here, unless we put them in front of the other doors, but we'll copy for that. I came down here to look for wall art, but I forget. Oh, that's right. I'm looking for a sign to go over the cafeteria.
I don't know that you're gonna find that.
Well, we'll look. Oh, interesting. Well, that's not... Okay, I was thinking more of a restaurant sign, but I suppose this is technically a sign.
That is literally a sign.
This
You know, they might... Oh, you know what?
pinch.
You might not find it in green, but they definitely have some chalkboard kitchen things. I don't know where they would be.
They're on these... It's wall decorations, but not paintings and posters.
Yes.
I'm suddenly obsessed with these plant panels.
Oh boy.
But I don't know. I don't know. If I just do 2 of them... Are they all the same? Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, that's no good at all. Okay. Crisis averted. Hey, Crawler Wolf Dog 30.
Hello there.
Hello and welcome. We are
Hello.
doing a build shaped like the Green Lantern symbol.
And it is...
It's very green.
And it weirdly matches.
Yes, we've had the unusual experience of all of the stuff that we have looked for in The Sims build catalog being the same color green. Oh, I'm putting this, like, alien beam thing over the desk.
You have to.
This is great. I love this.
What are you doing today? What is this? Crowlar? Like solar, maybe? Crawler Wolf Dog? How are you doing? Please, tell us. Also, this is Cece, on stream
Yes.
that you see.
I'm Cece.
I'm Mary.
That's Mary. She's coughing right now.
Sorry. I caught a cough in January and it has never left. And I don't know why.
So it's a student union. I'm gonna put these flags.
Side on student union just because you hadn't done anything like that?
Well, it's the Foxbury Commons.
Right. I'm just saying, like, why did we decide the Commons? Like, why did we decide to make this? Is it just because you had never done a Foxbury Commons?
It was Mark's idea. It seemed achievable. And it's still basically a park. So I wanted to do a park. But this part was always going to be kind of a quad. And Mark wanted it to be a university quad. And that happens to be a type of build you could do.
Okay.
I'm doing good.
Happy to stop by and see y'all. And Kodiak Polar Wolf Dog Bear. Amazing!
Thank you for the follow, Crawler.
Thank you for letting us know.
Oh, Kohler.
Kohler.
Yeah. Thanks
Excellent.
for the follow, Kohler.
Thank you. Oh, now I want a Polar Bear Wolf Dog.
Kohler Wolf Dog Bear for Kodiak Polar Wolf Dog Bear. That sounds like a really large and fluffy dog that I would like to pet. We're doing pretty good.
Would
Partial
also...
to polar bear dogs yourself? Yeah, I bet.
I too am partial to polar bear dogs. I think if Finn had been female and also an entirely different kind of dog, I would have named him Naga. Doing
Female
pretty
and a
good.
different kind of dog.
Huh?
Female and an entirely different kind of dog.
Yeah. Had the entire situation of that animal been different. Oh, I love huskies. So I have a he's a pit bull mix. He's very short and kind of mostly just like sort of a goober. But he has a crush on this husky on TikTok, and it is adorable. It is the cutest thing. Like whenever that particular user scrolls up on my TikTok, and he hears like the husky howling, he like runs over to where I am, and he like watches my phone, and he stares and does the cute little head tilt, and there's basically yeah, he's a little pity. He's a little pity. I love him. I like floofy. Ooh. This is something I can do.
Yes,
Cece.
I have dogs as well.
You do.
Mary has helpfully redeemed the channel points so that you may see them.
Mine has an Instagram. He has a girl. Ooh.
Ooh.
What is the Instagram? Did you get Luke?
Yeah.
Did you get
He's
Luke?
a good boy. Oh yeah, you're sleepy. Yeah, that's okay. I'll make it worth your while. Oh look, we got Leia. Okay. Here's Leia.
Gonna go take a look. Hi, Leia. Did you put another scarf on the dog?
Well, she matches me today because I'm wearing succulents and it's pink and green, and her scarf is pink and green.
That is, just to confirm,
I've been in quarantine for a long time.
Just to confirm, that is a scarf that you bought for the dog.
This is a human scarf that I purchased for the dog's use. Yes.
Oh my god, how did you get Hunter to wear the glasses?
Is there a link? Did someone post it? Oh! Okay.
I will post the link.
I will be checking this out. Oh, yes, thank you. Yes, Shake, good girl. You see her trying to get this treat?
Yes.
Like, please, what do I have to do? Here you go. Here you
I'm-
go. Ooh, yes, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. You got that snack. You got
I
the
am
snack.
obsessed with Hunter. Well, we're just gonna follow this on Instagram. I've decided that I can like start following, since they're part of our Twitch channel, I can start following dogs on Instagram with our official Instagram account.
That's Luke. So my dogs are Luke and Leia. Yes, like Star Wars. And yes. Here's Leia.
Thank you for coming and
Yes,
hanging
thank
out.
you so much.
And dropping links to adorable puppos. I love
This
them.
is Luke. He's also gonna get a snack. Because fairness.
Yes. And because he is a good boy.
He's a very good boy. Luke, shake. What a good boy! There you go.
Ace for One Piece.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Leia, can you beg? Will you beg? I don't know if you actually can beg on this thing, but I bet you'll try.
You didn't give.
Good girl.
You didn't give. They are twins.
Yes,
and
so
they
were litter mates.
They're
rescues.
They were the cutest.
I adopted them. We adopted them together. Come here, buddy. Luke, who's a good boy? She's like, I have the paw, please. Yeah, so they were rescued together. They were found together, abandoned in a parking lot, and then they came to us, and now they live a very good life here where they get lots of snacks and pets.
Yeah, really, they have to do things like get baths, but it's fine. It's
fine. Yeah. So they're my two goobers. We have a Discord server, and in our Discord server, we post pictures of them. And also all of Mary's cats, of which she has several.
All of my cats. I do have several cats, and then I have young Master Finn, who is super passed out today.
But you can also see your cats on your Instagram too, and Luke and Leia are there too.
Yeah, they're all of the ADM pets.
That's the spot.
All of the ADM critters are on our Twitter, or our Instagram. Mm-hmm. You may have to go digging a little bit, but they are all there. Finn and wow, I forgot I had a picture of Teddy there. Teddy's
can you hear her tapping her foot?
I cannot hear her, but I know that that's what she's doing because, like,
she's making the neck thing.
She's doing the neck thing, and I know that's what Leia does.
Yeah.
She's such a good girl.
That's a good girl. I could scratch her neck literally forever.
And she would never be unhappy
get tired
about
of
it.
this, yeah.
She would never be unhappy. Mine's come from someone who didn't want him on the first day.
Aww.
He sat on your... Aww.
So we decided to adopt these guys because we went to the pound and they were keeping them there together and they were all like sad and quiet and scared. And we gave them a treat and they shared it. And we were like, ugh. We have to, now we're going to have to take them home.
You can't break them home.
And we're standing there looking at them, and the volunteer at the organization's like, yeah, they have a skin condition, so we'll probably have to put them out to a rescue. And they'll probably be separated. And we were like, oh, God, just give them to us.
Yeah, you can't, like...
And within 4 to 5 years later, aw. So he's about 4. Oh, Luke, you're moving the mouse.
He doesn't care.
No,
he does not care.
He's like, is there snacks here? If I look here, will there be snacks?
There might be snacks. You never know. You never know.
Yeah. So there's 6. He's 4, and his gotcha day is in May. Aw. Their gotcha day is in January, and they were 8 months, they estimated, when we got them. They're not exactly sure, but they think 8 months. So I think their birthday would be in April. Is that right? Did I do that math right?
I think you did.
Okay. It's all...
I think you did. I think that is correct.
Yeah. That's when Chewie thinks their birthday is, because they sent us a birthday card.
Okay. If that's when Chewie thinks that their birthday is, then that's when Chewie thinks their birthday is.
And down she goes. Oh, and her head's in my lap. You had a bunch of snacks. Is it because the snacks are still... The bag's still open and you can smell them? Okay.
I remember when I thought Hunter was a year old, then they told us he was 5 to 6 months, and I was like, oh no.
Oh no, he's gonna get big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I took Finn to the dog. So Saturday for me is dog park day with Finn because he's a lot of energy, and because he does, he's a baby. He turned 1 last week. He's just a little dude, and it is too hot for me to walk him as far as he would like to be walked. But so there was someone there that had what was also very obviously another pit bull puppy, and they were like, oh, how old is he? He's like 3 or 4, right? Like he's an adult. I'm like, oh, Luke, oh, you're so cute, that face. And I was like, nope, he's just a year old. He's still gonna grow another couple inches, maybe another 5 or 6 pounds. And she was like, oh. And I was like, you have one of these dogs. Like, they get this big. Luke is such a good boy. I love it when he's sleepy and he just kind of like leans his head on you and like just was like, yes, please,
This is
love
what he wants.
me. This is what he wants. He just wants to
Yeah.
be snuggled. Luke is truly Dinah. No one cares.
Oh, I heard
Like,
that.
It's because she's loud.
Yeah.
Luke is just the cutest, and he feels like a cloud. I'm not gonna lie. We have been lucky enough that our whole team, because there's a team of 4 of us, and we've been very, very lucky in that we've gotten our vaccines, or our first round of vaccines. And while I'm desperately looking forward to being able to hug my friends again, I am so excited to get to pet the dogs. I miss them so much. Like, I miss you. I miss Mark. I'll be very excited to see Brian.
Here's Leia. This is Leia on my lap.
Oh my god, I see like the little head tilt, like
Yeah.
the hello human. You know, I came over here to pick you up. Dinah's just gone. My cat has hecked off into the wind.
Mm-hmm.
She no longer cares.
Like he just wants me to hold his head up.
Hi, sleepy.
Yes,
He's tired.
Past his bedtime.
It is. It's so hard to be one of our dogs.
Oh
Truly,
my god.
it is.
His life is rough.
Yeah, it's so terrible.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for coming on stream.
Nope, they live here now.
Yeah, let's see if they let me
What's
get
on
back to
his
the game.
What's on his bandana?
Oh, he's got it's little paw prints and bones.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see.
I
Oh,
can,
you
now
know,
that you've pointed
here's how
out
you
that.
can see.
Oh,
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna
we'll
go
take
step
a full detour.
up. I'm taking a full detour.
Can you see?
Oh, he's such a baby.
You know you can go lay down on the ground if you'd like to sleep, which you can do now.
He's like, no, I don't want to.
And you see some bananas, but oh, he got to
Such
meet
a
his girlfriend.
good
Oh, he just got to
sleepy
see his
boy.
girlfriend. Cute.
Totally not
Yeah,
stalking
I
your
dressed them
dog
up.
on Insta-
I did. I would say it's quarantine, but honestly, I did it before quarantine.
She did. She did.
I'm one of those people. I gotta own it.
I can hear you, cat. Where are you? There you are.
So he just wants me to hold up his head.
Be scritched, yeah. As opposed to Dinah, who's only up here because she wants to steal my water bottle and whatever miscellaneous thing she can find on my desk.
You think you go lay down now? I know
No.
I'm the one that disturbed you.
Technically, I disturbed.
Yeah, but they don't know it was you.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. Let's see if they'll let me play.
No. Never. Never again.
No, there we go. Bye! Thank you. Thank you for coming. Leia's technically still here.
Is she just hanging out on the bench?
Yeah, she's just hanging out on the bench. What was I doing?
I love how he'll go to the window and just howl at the window when he sees her, and then they'll howl to each other.
Oh,
my
that's
god.
cute. My parents'
That-
dog had a friend in the neighborhood, and every now and then she would escape, and she wouldn't run away. She would just run to his house.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it is. It's really cute.
Dinah, what are you trying to steal, cat? So I have this tiny ginger cat. I have 2 ginger cats. I have 2 orange cats, and one of them is small, and one of them is roughly the size of a beach ball. And the little one likes to come onto my desk, get in my face, and then steal my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't really care what the stuff is. She just wants to steal it. It can be my glasses, it can be pens. Once she walked off my desk with a key fob in the middle of my stream, like a little security key thing, so I couldn't
She's a chaos creature.
She truly is a chaos creature. And like I'm not usually mad about it.
Just gotta amend that there. Usually.
Yeah, I'm not usually mad. Well, like when she does it in the middle of the streams, it's different, right? It's a little bit like, hey, do you maybe not want to steal the security key to the game that we're trying to actively play on stream? Or...
Sure.
Yeah, that would be great.
And she's out. She's asleep. Okay.
Oh, Leia face.
I did a number on my camera.
Truly you did.
But it was for a good cause.
I thought about getting a husky when we adopted Finn. But I don't know how that would have gone down.
So, you were already in quarantine when you adopted Finn, yeah?
I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I adopted Finn last June. I think June 16th? Or June 26th. It's one of the two, but it was something with a 6.
We were still working when we got these guys. So there was a husky who I'm pretty sure got adopted super quick.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
But they had a husky when we went to pick up these guys, and I was like, no, we're away from home. The husky's gonna be bored. Huskies are too smart to be bored and home alone. So we picked these guys.
I want to say I should not have gone on Pet Finder. But they have an American Bulldog named Dinah.
Well, you're on there right now?
No. But also, they have a miniature Australian Shepherd. How old is this dog? It does not say. Does it say?
You really shouldn't do this to
She's
yourself.
5. Oh, she's a Velcro dog. I don't know that I can have another Velcro dog. But her name is Jemmy.
That's, would maybe be confusing.
Actually, this is the strangest looking Australian Shepherd I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, this looks much better than the way I had it before.
So, in theory, this is the exact same dog or size dog as my because I previously to my pit bull I had an Australian Shepherd. She's housebroken, crate trained, has learning basic obedience. She's new to walking on a leash. Not something you want in an Australian Shepherd. It says she's good with dogs and cats, though.
Is that common for herding dogs?
Not being good on a leash?
No.
Ooh. Hey, Liquid!
Hey, Liquid, hello! Ooh, common in both. This means war. Okay. Oh, look, my camera's working.
Is what common in herding dogs?
Being good with other animals.
Yes and no.
Alright, I'm gonna roll the dice.
Roll the dice!
Ooh, we got a 3, which is Lemonberry.
Roll the dice. You've had Lemonberry a lot lately. Re-roll the dice, because you've had like 3 or 4 Lemonberries in a row.
No, last time I had Strawberry Grape.
Oh, if you're okay with it, you're okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
All right. Yeah, so it depends particularly on the herding dog and how young they're introduced to them. I've known some herding dogs that when they're not properly socialized, they just don't like other animals because they don't learn to interact. It's like any other type of dog.
This crinkle's not for you, Leia. This is my snack.
What it could be.
She will not like it.
There are so many American bulldogs on this website that look like
Oh,
Finn.
here we go.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's very sour. This is very sour. So yeah, so this means war. Means I'll eat a warhead. Because Crawler's new. This is my snack. Yes! Sometimes I, the human, get snacks.
How dare you?
You know, that one wasn't too bad. I think that the last strawberry grape I had was more sour.
I sent the dog to Mark, but I know he's gonna ding it as a no because Jemmy is spelled with a G and not a J.
Oh, yeah, that's incorrect. So this is we're doing a build shaped like Green Lantern. Liquid, was this your request?
I think this was Liquid's request. I'm like 90% sure that it was.
So we're doing it as something called Foxbury Commons, which is basically a university like rec room or student union type place. It's got a robotics lab and some computers and then like a cafeteria, and then we've made this like a quad. Yay! Good, I'm glad you're here. Oh. I'm gonna take these award ribbons
Ooh.
and put
Okay.
them by the robotics lab. Oh yay! I'm glad you like it. Who's your favorite Green Lantern?
Who's your favorite? Still looking at pictures of Hunter. That's the benefit of not being on camera, is I can keep looking at pictures of dogs.
So we have a few things, I guess, special things that we've put in to make it a Green Lantern-y build. I'm gonna see if I can put a few more, like, awards. And then we'll do a quick run through of the build, because I think we're pretty close.
We're fairly close.
Let's see, don't think we need a sailing ship. We can skip all this laundry. Oh! Okay, the alien thing. Absolutely. Hal, but John, though. That's fair.
That's fair.
I'm gonna put an elemental display rack back here. Instead of a... Oh no, I already put jackets. Okay. I don't really think there's space for this. It's tangential. We don't need it. We don't need it.
That was weirdly aggressive.
Okay, gonna put the flag here. Because it matches all the other, like, school spirit stuff we put up. I'm conflicted because when I got into it, Hal was who I saw. But as I got deeper into it, John, Dreamy Sigh.
I
Okay,
know those feels.
so this is very uncomplicated for me because John was my first Green Lantern. So he's my favorite because he's my first, but also because he's great. I was introduced to Green Lantern through... Oh, oops, that didn't get... I was introduced to Green Lantern through the Justice League animated series on the WB. And they had Jon Stewart in, so...
Yeah, I think John was my first Green Lantern as well, because I like periodically watched the Justice League cartoons.
Yeah, I also periodically watched the X-Men ones, but I didn't.
X-Men
It
ones
wasn't
were
like
so good.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were.
it wasn't your bag. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't. It just wasn't regular. I think it might have had something to do with like, did they come out on weekdays?
I do not believe they aired on Saturday mornings.
Right. So like, I was
Initially.
really devoted to the Saturday morning block.
Yeah. They were not. They may have come out on Saturday mornings, but they were not part of the Saturday morning WB block.
Yeah. John is solid. He's my fave, but I feel like I cheated on my first.
You can love both. You can love them both.
I mean, they served together for a while, so
They were.
maybe you
They
don't have
did.
to choose. Okay. We've gone through all the stuff. So, we'll go through the choices we made. Oh, yeah. We'll go through the well, should I do the fountain first or should we explain ourselves?
Do a quick walkthrough.
Okay. So, this is the build from the top, and I'll show it to you at night because the center glows. I'm excited about that.
That is really cool.
Yeah. And we have these glowing end tables and the glowing trees. So the center is lit up. I do think it's much brighter now. It was pretty dark before.
It was really dark, yeah.
So, we have the theme is alien stuff. So we have and green and white is the color challenge basically. So we have these flying saucer lights to represent the Lantern Corps, and also these hex lights. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
She was definitely gonna make it glow. That
Yeah.
was definitely always a thing on the table.
Absolutely. So we have a double bathroom here, with the hex lights here in the meal area, and then we have the quad. So we have like some picnic tables. Oh, that's right. And so we have this light, which is a green lantern. So obviously we
God.
were gonna put it in the build, right? And we have two. We have this one back here, and then we have this one up here. Plus some extra seating with an umbrella. So these are also green lanterns. These are from the mountain pack. This is just some nice decor on the side that I'm showing you because it looks nice. Then, so in the robotics lab, we have these little alien heads that we put on the coffee table. Oh, this is the this glows, this end table. So this is like the Green Lantern light. And then each of these little desks has a flying saucer lamp on it that matches, because apparently olive green is the color the Sims decided it was going to match perfectly.
Of all of the random colors in all the world, this is what was gonna match.
I was really excited about this flying saucer skateboards thing because I think it's so perfect for a student union, but also it's got the flying saucer, which is great. So my headcanon is that this is like this is at like Green Lantern U. So like the planet that Hal and John go to like train to become Green Lanterns, like this is their student union. So this is the robotics section. I think there's probably room for a third item there of clutter, but we'll go back to it. And then, so I like to put showers on the lot because, as I said earlier, my Sims like to be fine, and then as soon as they leave the house, they decide they're filthy and starving. So, yeah, Gio,
and everything is terrible.
Yeah. So I put a shower on the lot, just for Sims needs, and then we have a third bathroom basically in the rec room. And then this is the back. There's like a dumpster out back because it's like a community lot. And then we have like the nice trees. We have side decorations. I'm still trying to figure out what this thing is and if I should put it somewhere. But we'll go back to it.
Have you? Is it a projector? Like what? Have you like clicked on it? Like have you like
Let me
eyedropper
actually,
it?
yeah. So this is carbon dating on this boombox indicates it comes from hundreds of years in the future.
It's a boombox.
Applying electrical current to its circularly caused parts to amplify radio waves and output their signal. Some speculate this may be the head of an advanced cyborg, but that can't be possible, right? I'm so glad you like it, Liquid. But why can't I put it on anything?
Because it's something you put on the floor.
It lives
platforms.
on the floor?
Just blame platforms, man. Whenever you can.
Aw, I'm so glad you like it. Oh, it's because it goes on the wall.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's a speaker! Oh, well, we're
just...
gonna replace those ugly speakers with this. This is
How
great.
does it still match? This was cool. This was a fun. This was like a weird build, but it was really fun.
I've been having a lot of fun with this build. Green is one of my favorite colors, so.
True.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we solved that mystery.
This is also, I think, the first one we had done as a request from chat in a while.
Yeah.
And I know we've been talking about doing it since I think before New Year's.
Oh yeah,
we've been talking about it for a while.
I had very early plans. Did the light bulb go off? Yeah. It all makes sense now. Yeah, this was one of the first ones that I wanted to do actually, but it just kind of kept getting bumped. So we were actually going to do it for St. Patrick's Day, but then the other build, the
Marvel build.
Yeah, that ended up taking extra time because it was large.
No, I'm not sorry, because it's just like that's the way that The Sims deals with diagonals.
Yeah. Well,
like, there's no
it was
no
what
way.
We had to do. Okay, I want to put some jets in here. Or like, yeah. Wow, this is, yeah. There we go. I think that's cute.
So cute.
And then I think we're looking for something to go here. We're really close to the end. You've come just in time. You just made it. Let's see. It's gonna be like a sculpture. Oh, let's put my filters back on. White and green. We're not looking for plants this time. But, you know, I think I could put on, Get to Work. Is it good? Yeah, Get to Work and maybe Strangerville. Yeah. This looks like good stuff for a robotics lab. Got their awards. Oh, I have this whole cluster of random plants that I left here.
You just left an entire cluster of random plants.
Well, I was doing something and then I got distracted. Yeah, I think the lower one is fine. I think the green shows up against the other green a little better. And then I'm gonna put this other flagpole out here. Yeah. This is good. Okay, so then the other thing I wanted to do was this. So this is the path around the building. I think this is probably going to be the least bad looking way to do this. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I've decided. this. Because now I'm committed.
You're committed now?
Yes. We're gonna have a border. It's just the way it's gotta be.
It do what it gotta do, man. Like, I can't...
All right. I think that looks intentional.
Why did you put the border?
Because I wanted to mark the path around the building as this way.
I see.
Behind the thing.
Gotcha. Okay,
But
okay,
it's
that makes sense.
like the same color as the ground, so maybe the path itself needs like a low fence border.
I think it's fine. Sims are gonna do whatever the Sims are gonna do.
I think it's so close to the terrain color that I think it's all right.
Yeah, it's honestly, it actually just even having like that little bit of like subtle difference gives it a really, really nice texture.
Yeah, okay. So we have this platform here. And I'm gonna see if we can... Okay, yes. Great. Great.
I can still hear that flooring.
You can still hear the flooring?
The green, that rubber mat thing.
Oh, yeah. Can we get the nighttime view? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just gonna finish off this, like, this little section here because I want it to have a white border. Yeah, I think that's good. The other one didn't really look white, so that... Yes! All right. Let's do a night tour.
I love it.
Okay, so this build looks great from the front.
Yo, this build looks real cool.
Which is unusual for my logo builds. Usually they look like nothing from the front, and then you turn up and you're like, ah! But this looks good from the front. I think we've made a real breakthrough here.
This is really one of the nicest builds I think we've done in a while. Like, not that the Carol one wasn't, like, nice. But, like, it looks like it could be a real building.
Yeah. Ooh, wait. I can put a border on that.
Oh my god.
And then we're gonna put a white border. Oh no, it doesn't match the stone. Dislike! It's not gonna match the stone. I failed. Everything's a disaster! I'm so glad that you like it, Liquid.
I'm so glad.
Okay,
yay.
No border. So I learned how to do this by watching other builders, so you might feel like you're not creative enough to do it yet, but if you keep practicing, you might end up making some cool stuff.
I'm with Liquid. I build normal houses. Sort of.
Okay, so then inside. Here's what the inside looks like. Oh, that's right. The platforms.
Oh.
That's what we were doing.
We were trying to figure out if we needed stairs.
Right, I think we need to put one platform here. And then pray that it does not remove the wall. Oh yeah, it removed the wall. Okay.
Of course it did. Why wouldn't it?
Okay,
just
so
put
this
the
is
wall back.
Yeah, no, it's okay. We'll put the wall back. It's just gonna be annoying. Okay, cool. It deleted my light. Love that. Or did it just put it outside? Oh, I think the light was outside. Okay, but then it deleted the wall, so it looked like it was
always
inside.
outside. Yeah.
So much stress with platforms. Okay.
So much, and there's no reason for it. Like, there's no reason for that. Like, there's no. Why are platforms like nobody?
Okay, so now we can be sure the Sims will be able to get to the door. So this I appreciate. Okay, and we have our interior. It looks like the bathrooms are sufficiently lit. I really like the way the
The cafeteria looks more dope than it ought to.
The way we put the counters with the little cafeteria thing, I think turned out
Like,
pretty
that's no reason for it to look like that.
cool. Yeah. Okay, so now moving outside into the quad. Should I put some kind of skill building activity in here, like an easel or something? Or is it just nice to walk through it?
It's just nice to walk through it. People can always add stuff if they want it.
Yeah.
You have the chessboard somewhere, I think, right? Yeah, you have the chessboards there. There's schools here. You have the computers there. Oh, you should maybe a bookshelf.
Oh yeah, bookshelf. Okay, I think we can put a bookshelf in the other side.
Like, that's like the only thing I can think of. Like, usually I just shove a bookshelf somewhere, because then even if you don't have the object on the lot,
this looks nice.
I'm
really happy with the outside.
Yeah, the outside looks amazing.
Okay, and so then we'll go into the other side of the building. And we have our rec room here, just sort of like a place to chill out and relax. So we have the grass in the coffee table and then the grass on the wall.
I like that, yeah.
We have our other bathroom in here. I think it's sufficiently lit. And then on this side, we have our robotics lab. So we have the computers, the awards, the school spirit banners, and of course the robotics equipment.
So cool. Reason for it to look that cool, it just looks that cool.
And here's the back.
Even the back looks cool. And like the way the actual property is like outlined with that that grass, that like totally looks like just intentional.
I'm curious what picture it's going to take of this lot.
That looks so cool. You should take a screenshot of the top view just for you, because it looks neat.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh nice. Oh good, it got the good side of my lot. Yeah. So I'll put that on the gallery. I'm sure I used about 1 billion packs.
I'm sure you used a chunk of them, yeah.
I'm really happy with how this came out.
This looks really cool. I was not sure going into this. Like, not that I thought you would build something bad, I just, like, was not sure what was going to happen.
So it's a weird shape, right?
Yeah, and that's kind of, like, where I was landing. I was like, how... Like, and then you busted out the platforms, and I'm like, ooh.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know.
We have to put the other platform in here. Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys put the other platform in.
Might be a slight problem with the desk. Let's see. Let's see if we ruin the build. Okay. We did not ruin the build. Yet. Alright. You know what? The desk fits. The desk just fits.
You know what? Don't forget to put the wall back.
Yeah, gotta put that wall back. And I wanted to duplicate those rugs. Green and white I was saying, is an interesting color scheme for a student union.
Yeah.
The rugs are white, which, like, you just know they're not going to last, but in The Sims, we don't have to worry about stuff like that. I could put an umbrella rack, though, I think. I haven't used anything else from Seasons, but...
Have you not used anything else from Seasons?
I don't think I've used anything else from Seasons. Oh, maybe these tables. Maybe I used the table from Seasons.
I was gonna say, I think you've used at least one. You had, like... It's almost impossible to not use something from seasons.
It's a useful pack.
It is a really useful pack.
I want to put a light by the trash for, like, safety. I understand that this is ridiculous and not a thing the Sims worry about, but...
Nope, that's fine. That's fine.
I worry about... Yeah?
As long as you're worried and it looks cute.
Okay, yeah, I think the other ones... First I thought they almost looked too cute to be near the trash, but I think it's fine. There. Alright! This was a great build! This worked out really nice. Is there anything else you want to see before we close the stream, Liquid?
So we're like randomly cool.
I'm still really excited that we found these Green Lanterns.
Yeah, no. And like they look
look like the Green Lantern. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks amazing.
All right, I'll make sure I take some screenshots of this one, and we'll post it on our Instagram, and I'll also post it in the Sims Building subreddit. And then I don't really post on Twitter, but if you want to post it on Twitter, we could try it.
Post it on Twitter.
Okay. Oh, you'll watch it back. Oh, cool. Yeah, you'll probably like it because we made a lot of choices.
So many choices. Thank you for dropping in and hanging out with us.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you joined, even though it was at the end, because
I'm glad you got to see it live, like while we were like messing with it, and you could like see it. I'm very glad for that.
Yeah.
Because we've just been waiting, I think.
Yeah, I've been excited to do this basically from the start.
I think it's the one that like keeps coming up, like, oh, what are we gonna do this? Like, oh, we could do this, we could do Green Lantern, oh, we could do this, and like we keep rotating it in and then just not doing it. So I'm really glad we finally got to do it.
Well, we almost swapped it out for Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I was like, no,
we did.
No more red, only green.
Only green.
Only green. All right.
Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, have a great night. We're gonna be back on Tuesday. Are you playing Control on Tuesday, or was it Terrifying?
I will be playing Control again on Tuesday. Control is a action adventure game with light suspense elements, where you are in a secret government facility that deals with objects of power that gives you superpowers, and it's really fun, and I'm low-key traumatized all the time, but I have telekinesis now, and that just completely changes my entire everything.
Yeah. Having that TK.
God, I love TK. I love TK so much, and having it as a player character is really, and the mechanics on it are so good. Really deep storytelling and rich lore. It's a really good game. I see why it was recommended to me. I see why it was recommended for me to do on stream, and I also understand why none of the people who recommended it to me recommended that there were some suspense elements. So, I get it. But yeah, that's Tuesday. I'm not sure what Saturday's gonna be yet, but Saturday's kind of our wild card day.
Yes. And I'm out of Calico, so I'll be starting a new game on
next week.
Yeah, not this Saturday, but the Saturday after.
Do you want me to do the Saturday after the 10th? We can talk about that offline, but yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yes.
So have a great night and have a great week, and until we see you next, stay super.
Super, guys.